goddess of victory, NIKKE.
My goddess of victory, Isamaris. How are you doing, my lord? I hope you're doing very well. I'm horrifically, well, not tired, but it's been a day. It's been a day. I hope you're doing well. And hopefully no bidets have been in your life either, but, you know, it's just one of those things. Oh, yes. That's right. You slapped that right there. You cheeky. Oh. So, story one's all about, like, Sewing, right? Right. Yeah, today's been fun at work, at least, anyway. I don't know if it went to begin, if I was going to be honest, but whatever. We had a shoplifter be outside in our freaking back area. God knows what he freaking stole. But, yeah, he snuck in because someone left the bloody back open, which I've told them more than once not to do so. So, yeah. It's caught on camera, but we don't know what he took because the camera's not pointing that way, so that kind of sucks. Like, how did you not notice him? You're not really expecting to look for somebody all the time, you know? Just don't. But, yeah. Anyway. That is a tomorrow problem that I'm going to cry over, and for some reason other things as well, but whatever. We're here to cry over NIKKE, not what I got up to. Or at least, you know, I mean, Maxwell's looking pretty nice there, I won't deny, in that picture. No, I didn't steal something. Some other guy stole something. I'm innocent. The only thing I stole was your heart. For a sacrifice. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What the? Wait a minute. This covers the story too as well, doesn't it? It's got it. I have yet to meet a shoplifter who turns around and says, I stole your heart. I did get some... These two chaps come in later, and I warned over... Okay, yeah, okay, thank God for that. I had to warn Audi over the road that we just had them in the road being very suspicious, where they're at the till, and then suddenly it was like, oh, okay, what are they trying to steal? And I just, like, I got there, and they made it some BS, like, oh, I came in earlier, I've got a receipt and stuff, and I was like, I didn't serve you. I've been on the till all day. So you can have a bag. Oh, I haven't got any money to pay for a bag. Just take the bag. And then they go into Audi, like, well, you don't have any money? What a shark. Oh, no. Oh, speaking of the Persona collab as well, I'm actually not upset, and I do think it's a lot of performative nonsense with the Aegis thing. Like, I understand one of them had to be SR, but at the end of the day, I absolutely go by the... I say my truth. My absolute viewpoint on it is that it doesn't matter who they chose as the SR, they were not going to satisfy anybody because everyone has their favorite character, you know? Like, I would have been sad maybe if it was like Yukiko, but they probably want to have Yukiko and what's her face, Makoto, because they can do more outfits on them. Oh my god, Yukiko's fire, like, holy shit. But that freaking Gacha out of a Phantom, oh baby. Anyway, let's get started. The start of an old memory. I probably won't actually record this. I'll probably just like put it, like, you know, leave it as a VOD, you know, whatever. Yeah. Let's get started, or we won't get started at all. At least I believe this is mostly voiced. But yeah, oh, I also said, like, you know, the Weewa thing. I might still roll for her, but I just don't think I have the resources to roll for the chick with the sword. So I'm just probably going to save her sin instead.
How's everyone coming along?
Sewin's here. Sewin.
But where's Drake?
What? Why do you look so surprised? Am I not allowed to drop by?
No, that's not it. It's just unexpected.
I stood at her Swiss weapon. I will do the same thing I did to Cardafia. I will not regret it. If I don't get her sin, I'll regret it more.
You've been so busy lately. You haven't come by to run tests yourself in a while.
If anything, Shui Shui is almost a regret because I just feel like she's not great at the moment. But at the same time, like, she is she's quite the lady.
Considering the current situation,
Oh my god, it's Remiel!
with the third surface reclamation war coming up, I've got to do my part. Besides, there's something on my mind, too.
Something bothering you?
It's nothing. Anyway, how are preparations going?
Please let the poor woman have a rest, you absolute deviant.
It's going splendidly, of course. Maxwell's been tuning my weapons herself.
Oh, yeah? Then I'll lend a hand, too.
You will? Personally? What's gotten into you?
Wow, it's been so long.
The population was... What about Yang Yang?
Sion's actually gonna tune my weapons herself.
Like I said, it's the third surface reclamation war. I've got to do whatever I can.
Damn straight, Siren.
If Bacillus performs the worst again, there's no telling what'll happen.
The bloodline can always
Fear
continue.
not, Sion.
We can make more
This
commanders.
powered-up hero suit you gave me, I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Right, I suppose so. Well, putting all those worries aside, things were a bit rushed when I gave you your new suit up on the surface. I figured it'd also be a good chance to see you guys again after so long.
But what about
see.
Drake?
In that case, it's good you came.
All I see is
Where's
Laplace
Drake,
and
by the
Maxwell.
way?
Yeah, thank you. Where's Drake?
Apparently, after her last body scan, they flagged some areas for further examination. So she went to follow up on that.
So she'll be a while then.
We're not even getting
That's
Drake
okay
in this
with
bit.
me. It's been forever since it was just the three of us.
Hello there, Ray. Yes, it's in October for the remastered version. I've already played it, but my god, that's going to be one hell of a game. I will highly recommend both FC and SC remasters. And technically, I'd still like to play those too, but you know, I mean, I've already played them, so technically. But last night, we did beat Chapter 6. So I'm going into the final chapter now.
Now that you mention it, you're right. You and I were original Matisse members, back before Drake even joined, weren't we?
But I'm just like, okay, I have code for Mortal Shell 2, and I also got code for another game today, which the embargo lives around the 17th. Like, you don't see Aegis until you have every other member of the team outside of Shinji. I think maybe the dog. Did you get Koromaru before or after? Because I can't remember. Basically, every human character you have, it's like around the time you go on the summer vacation. You know, the summer trip with the team. That's when you go to the island to get, like, you know, checked up, whatever it is.
That's right. With that in mind, for this test, let's channel our
So
prototype
at this
case.
point, you have Akito, I think his name is again. You know, Junpei, Mitsuru, Yukiko, obviously the main character. I don't think Kuromaru. I think Kuromaru's the last character. Oh yeah, Ken. You don't get Ken and Kuromaru till afterwards. They're like the last two, but they don't matter. Same as Shinji. And then she's like the 6th character you get. So it's like, you say 16, more like 20 to 25, depending on the pace you're going. Like if you're experiencing everything with the new version as well, with all the doing all the side stuff, you're talking at least a good 20 hours in, depending on how much you probably grind in the Tartarus as well. If we're just going like boom, 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 okay, yeah.
And go harder than real combat. Maxwell, Sion, let's start the test already.
I know she is important to the stories, Aegis. She is. And she is like the protagonist in Fez, you know, the bit afterwards. But, I mean, like I was saying to Isamaris, I'm going to be real. It doesn't matter what person they made the SR, there would be arguments and outcries. Let's be real.
I'm raring to go.
Pipe down, would you?
It's all
Fine.
performative. It's all
Just get into
performative.
position. I'll start the simulation.
Roger! Hero Dash!
So Drake is not with us because she's gone for further testing or something. Laplace dashes out of the operations room, taking a position in the center of the simulation room.
Ewan! Maxwell! I'm in position!
Good. Get ready.
Laplace! Ready!
Yeah. Also, like, at the end of the day, majority of individuals, this is what I find really annoying, at least in the West, they only have played Persona 5. Whereas they don't, then they obviously have played Persona 3 probably recently, but most people play Persona 5. Even though P3 and P4 were on the PS2, but, you know, most individuals didn't get into the series till P5. From my understanding. That's when the popularity kicked off, or like the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Chewin gazes at Laplace, standing in the center of the room. Then looks over at Maxwell, who is watching the monitors in the operations room.
Just like it used to be.
Old memories come flooding back. Which one was the anime? The Lighthouse? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any of them that had a lighthouse in. Was that like... I know there was a spin-off Persona, which is just had nothing to do with any of the games. He's talking about like the Persona anime. Other than that, I don't know any anime of a lighthouse off the top of my head. But I'll be honest, like with P5, Makoto is the best choice outside of Futaba. Because I will be honest, the other girls, like the Floof, she comes in way too late. And even though I do quite like her as a character, and Anne just is kind of one-dimensional, if I'm honest. Like, she's very weak. Like, I still say that, like, if Futaba hadn't been introduced to Makoto when they were, I was looking to just drop Persona 5 because I did not like that crew. I did not like Ryuji, and I did not like Anne. I did like the artist guy a bit, but I, stuck around for him. Like, I did like him. I just didn't like those two. But if you actually look at the art, because of the way they've made the personas look, it does look like, at least with the gacha skin, that somehow Phantom is going to unleash her own persona. You can kind of also tell from the art as well, because her mask is actually glowing as well. So it's like, okay, I can't wait to see how that happens. And funnily enough, like, each one actually activates the persona differently, so... which is what's funny. The sound of a TV drifts through the dark room. Bum 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 da bum. Grand music swells as a stylishly dressed female hero appears on the TV.
The hero has arrived! Let's go, fellow heroes! Onwards!
And I would actually even agree with that. The girl's eyes sparkle as she stares at the TV, spellbound.
Onwards!
Oh my god, Babi Sewin sounds so adorable.
Evil, come forth! No matter what torment you inflict on others, so long as I, the Ultra Hero, still stand, hope will never be extinguished. Justice shall never be defeated!
The girl makes a small, flailing motion with her arm.
Never be defeated!
Why do I feel like I recognize? At least I probably... I mean, it's probably the same voice actor. Oh, yeah, that was like a stream viewer seller. So, yeah, forget that shit.
Hey-ya!
But you know what's funny is they're trying to sell AI viewers now. So yeah, my current repertoire is full in a way. It's just like, I don't even know if I'm going to Final Fantasy 16 at this moment or anything like that. We'll see. I've got High Rise. I've got freaking Water Shell 2, and then there's other one as well, which I'm not going to reveal. But all around, yeah. We're sending. We're sending Sue into Brazil. Why are we sending Sue into Brazil? Is she getting a butt lift? Okay. Once the Ultra Hero has defeated every last Rapture Fiend, she stands tall before the camera.
Another victory for the heroes!
Also, you could say as well for the Suen fans, you do get lolly Suen feet. So... The girl's eyes light up at the sight. Speaking of feet as well, you also get Don Quixote feet in the new ID ego, or the new ego, sorry. Art.
So cool.
Oh yeah, those are some detailed toes right there.
Suen. What? Why is it so dark in here?
I haven't bought the skin yet, but I'm still kind of tempted to get the Scientist Maxwell skin for when I do get the unit. Oh, she's so adorable.
You scared me.
I know there's like debates in the community again as well, whether the childhood friend is still Suen or it could be Gian.
Oh, my knee hurts.
And I saw this wonderful meme where it's like, oh, you know how much Gian calls us handsome? Where it's like, she basically created us. She probably made us her ideal man.
What the heck? Why did you barge in without knocking?
That sounds like something I've heard in Zenless.
What are you even talking about?
Once again, it probably is the same VA.
This is my lab. You're the one who broke in.
She sounds like Lucy there. Like a higher pitch Lucy. Maxwell glances at the TV screen.
You know, you don't have to hide the fact that you're watching that.
It's like, I recognize Maxwell too. Oh my god. It's Manitou. It's got to be Manitou. There's no way it's not Manitou.
There's nothing wrong with a kid liking superhero movies.
It could be Lycon.
I don't like that stuff, and I'm not a kid.
The girl quickly switches channel.
Right. Is that why you ditched that fancy room of yours? So you could watch this in here?
That's... Father doesn't approve of this.
Suen shrinks back deep into the sofa. She is so adorable, pouting. Maxwell roughly ruffles Shuen's hair.
Hey, what the...
Don't start scrunching up your face and scowling already. Keep that up and you'll never grow any taller.
Who says I won't? I'm gonna grow super tall. Father's really tall, and so is... Anyway, I'm gonna grow taller.
Ah, is that so?
She doesn't grow much taller, we know
I'm
this.
sure you're going to grow nice and tall, little Suen. Now, this grown-up has work to do, so why don't you see yourself out? Believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty capable researcher.
Oh, was she watching the superhero movies in Maxwell's, like, laboratory?
I've got research to conduct.
You only work here because Father pays you.
Oh, really now?
I'm his daughter, and the rightful heir to Macilis. There's nowhere in Macilis I can't go.
Now, why is it that she's the rightful heir, but Gian, who's her older sister, isn't? I look forward to finding out.
Is that right? My employment contract is strictly with Macilis Industry. Babysitting little pipsqueaks like you isn't in the fine print. Besides, heir or not, the only one with clearance to go anywhere inside Macilis is the CEO. Got it?
God, Maxwell's fires are dangerous.
I never should have set foot in that break room that day.
Do you regret meeting me?
What?
Am I not welcome here anymore? Do I have to leave?
No, baby Suen, no.
Fine. Just sit there quietly and watch your TV.
I knew you were gonna let me stay. I'm hungry.
Oh, you cheeky little... There are some snacks over there. Help yourself.
I'm gonna eat them, even without your permission.
Yeah, eat up. That's how you'll grow taller.
I will grow up tall, just as tall as father.
Siren pops a cookie into her mouth. She resumes flipping through the channels.
Quit switching channels and just watch one of those superhero movies you like so much.
I told you, I don't like them.
Siren quickly changes the channel.
I like watching the news.
Ah, yes, I'm sure you do, kid.
Following the failure of the Second Surface Reclamation War, the central government has stated that the Big Three also bear a share of the responsibility. Citing the steady decline of Macillus Industries' NIKKE development technology as a primary cause, they announced they will launch a formal protest with Macillus CEO NIKKE.
So at least timeline-wise, we know that this is after Mustang became the new CEO of Tetra as well. You know, the one where he killed his father. So Anise is older than Stuart. I mean, Rabbi is like, holy shit.
While there is widespread acknowledgement of NIKKE's accomplishments, the public has also voiced criticism that his direction for NIKKE development no longer aligns with the ARC's future.
What are they saying?
So I remember, like, one of his conditions was like, all credit for the second reclamation war will go towards Macillus and Elysian.
Father's being criticized? Why?
Don't pay it any mind. It's just the central government pinning the blame on others, same as always.
Yep.
Pinning the blame on others?
Don't blame someone.
You know the Second Surface Reclamation War ended in failure, right?
Yeah, I heard. A whole lot of NIKKEs from our company died too.
If you can't blame the CEO, you gotta blame Canada.
You know your stuff. At first, they pointed fingers at the executive commander, New Hope.
Which is Johan.
After he bailed,
More like they tried to execute him.
they needed someone else to sink their teeth in, refusing to take responsibility until the very end. Can't have public opinion turning against them after all.
But why blame us for it?
Because ever since we entered the Ark, Macillus hasn't put out a single high-performance NIKKE. You do know the original technology to manufacture NIKKEs belongs to our company, right?
Yeah, I knew that. I heard grandmother was the one who developed it.
That's right. Your grandmother, the first CEO, created the prototype for every NIKKE.
And there's no way her grandmother didn't have ties to VTC. We know that the tech was VTC, if I recall.
After that, she went on to develop the Grimm's model NIKKEs as a minor variant. Then, once she'd established the production methods for mass-produced NIKKEs and NIKKEs with unique designs, she handed the reins over to your father, the second CEO, and devoted herself to research. From what I've heard, up until we entered the Ark, they kept researching that technology under the leadership of the central government and poured everything into boosting the NIKKE's performance.
I wonder if her grandmother is still around, because obviously we have Evergreen, but that would be interesting. But she's in one of the deepest levels.
But after we took refuge in the Ark, President NIKKE threw his weight behind the telecom industry instead of advancing NIKKEs. NIKKE technology practically stopped progressing altogether. That's exactly what those guys want to use against us. They claim the Second Surface Reclamation War failed because the NIKKEs weren't powerful enough.
I mean, it kind of is in line. A lot of the earlier NIKKEs we had from Macillus kind of aren't really very strong. They really aren't, I can be honest. They're alright supporters and whatnot, but there's no Macillus unit that's like, damn, this thing kicks ass.
That's the reason there's been no NIKKE advancement since we entered the Ark.
Even the Summer Elic unit was kind of bad, just because they didn't make it work the way it should.
It's because Bacillus won't reveal the original NIKKE manufacturing technology. Or, at least, that's how they want to frame it.
They can't. Because it's in the glasses. Locked behind the key, which they lost.
Why would they do that?
If they win the PR battle, they can dump more of the responsibility onto Bacillus. And even if it fails, they might still be able to get their hands on the original NIKKE blueprints.
Is Price the name of, like, the ancestor or something? I've not seen a Frita. I've seen Roxy. Thank her to do damage, just didn't actually start wanting her to do damage. Yeah. It's kind of almost like the same thing with Winter Maiden, but she still is good even without it, because on paper, you really want her to burst at the last second to just nuke it right near the end because of the mana stacks, but it's just like, ugh, such a pain. Chewin munches on a sweet biscuit.
What? Keep going!
Never mind. What am I doing telling all this to a kid? At any rate, you don't need to worry about it.
She's so adorable.
This is your father we're talking about. You think something like this would even make him bat an eye? Looks to me like the central government's losing it with all these problems bubbling up one after another.
Plus, also, I mean, let's be honest, Summer Dorothy was just insane. Yes. Is the Wild Hunt meme the one where basically he's just flipping between all his identities?
Once they come to their senses, they're the ones who'll be sorry.
Yeah, I saw that where there was a GIF of it happening like with in-game assets, and someone's actually animating, which is awesome.
Bacillus will never fall.
It's almost a shame that didn't happen in the actual thing.
Well, that's good.
Just remember, every Heathcliff ID that came out after that Kanto was strong enough to survive being called by the Wild Hunt.
So how about you stop racking that little brain of yours and focus on eating well so you grow up big and strong, eh? Worrying too much will stunt your growth.
Why do you keep harping on my height?
I mean, W-Core Keith would be one of the hardest for him to get to, if I'm completely honest.
Who could that be at this hour?
Is anyone in?
Yes, come in.
Pardon the intrusion. Father's been asking for you, Maxwell.
The boss. Right now?
She, for some reason, just seems like Viper. I know she's not Viper, obviously, but she just seems like Viper. The funny thing is, Viper is Tetra, not Missile, so...
Yes, he said to come to the CEO's office.
I like how they're still trying to have a British accent with her too, but still trying to sound younger.
Oh, all right.
By the way, I was wondering where my little cutie had wandered off to.
She got them fangs as well.
So this is where you were. Since Maxwell has to go see Father, why don't you come along with me, sweetie?
Why is she so terrified? Oh.
No, I'm not going.
Sweetie, don't you think it's rude to linger in someone's lab when they're not around? If Father were to find out, he'd be alarmed.
Fine, I'll go.
She's so British. Tyrion climbs down from the sofa and trudges. Off. Okay, I'm gonna say I really wish the shifter would fix this when it comes to the translations of where they do cut words off, but whatever.
Hey, Pipsqueak. I'll stock up on snacks, so stop by again sometime.
Okay.
That one button is holding on for dear life.
See you next time.
Sewin and Gian leave.
That unsettling air about her. She's exactly like her father, isn't she?
Gian also does give off the aura of basically being a demon. Just there, like, oh my god.
No wonder Sewin's so spooked and can't stand her. How's Sewin even supposed to go up against that?
That's
The
the
next
fun thing.
successor's
She
bound
isn't.
to be Jian. But what'll become of Suen? Forget it. What's the point in worrying? At any rate, that pipsqueak's life will still turn out better than a working stiff like me. Well, time to get back to work.
Nice. I was thinking earlier, like, man, there's so many freaking parts. Oh, yeah. Because it's part 1 and part 2.
Jian. My older half-sister.
This is your sister. Go on, say hello.
Ah, I see father has arrived.
Hello there, sweetie. My name's Jen.
A sister I'd never met. Brought home out of nowhere by my beloved father. She was clever and capable and so...
Miss Ewan, did you hear?
Lala.
They say Miss Jien developed a new NIKKE brain scan technology. Apparently, it can scan a NIKKE even after it's lost its memories. Pretty impressive for someone so young, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like, well, it's established that obviously Aoife is, you could technically say, our mother in a way, or at least our creator to a degree. Like, she oversaw the project by the sounds of it. And Jian did know about it, but like, how long was the project going on for? And who actually was the one who cultivated the commander? Like, in terms of the Missilus representative outside of Aoife.
Lala, whose maid are you?
Because like you say, it could very well be Grandma, it could very well be the Dilf, and then like Gina's like, well, this is still top secret.
If you like her that much, go work for her.
Oh my, don't say that. You'll always be the very best to me, young miss.
But I find it very fascinating that both the CEOs, the previous ones, they don't pass, they just disappear into the, at least the Grandma did. I don't know if the same thing will happen with the father. I expect it to happen as well, where they just disappear into the laboratories for research. Like, are they actually disappearing and being in the research laboratories, or is there something else going on?
Sure, I was jealous that she got to work alongside father.
Which could very well be the hard mode twist. I have no idea.
But I didn't despise her to this extent.
But I think Mana may have had a little bit of a mind wipe, potentially, at least with certain bits.
Miss Ewan, Miss Jien is here to see you.
And only Aoife kept all knowledge of it.
Again?
Hi, sweetie. Why don't we grab a bite together?
Even when I lashed out and pushed her away, she never gave up. She'd always show up, asking me to eat with her.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that was like happened. Like, or maybe Mana was there to like, because she didn't seem to know everything, and was, if I recall, like removed from the room when they were going to actually talk about it as well. So it's like, been a while since I've done the story, but I do remember it only being that Mana wasn't there when Aoife and Jian were talking to us about, you know, the project.
Even so, there was something unsettling about her.
How come that thing's perpetually glued to your side? Is it your personal maid or something?
That thing? Don't tell me you mean Lala.
Yes.
Lala is not a thing. She's a maid who's precious to me.
Oh my, young miss.
Is Lala a NIKKE?
Huh, is that so?
Because Jian probably doesn't view people as people, they're just as tools.
My apologies. I had no idea she meant so much to you.
In Japanese mythology and Buddhism, Enma or Enma Dao, Great King Enma is the ruler of the underworld, hell, and the judge of the dead. Derived from the ancient Sanskrit deity Yama, the name translates to King of Hell or Lord of the Dead. Responsible for judging humans. That is very fitting considering, like, I'm pretty sure that they've even mentioned that the deepest bowels of Missilus is basically hell.
I'll keep that in mind from now on.
Which I don't think, I'm not sure if we've been to the deepest floor, but we've been pretty deep with Neon.
Whenever I got angry, she'd immediately apologize and change her stance. The reason I came to fear her so much.
Oh, did she just shoot Lala?
So, she was playing maid while spying on us all along. Awfully brazen of her.
And then just executed, like, damn.
It all began the moment Lala died at my father's hand.
You
That's
seem rather
pretty brutal.
fond of that woman.
What?
No wonder Suen grew up to be who she was. Okay, you reckon it was the deepest flaw? I mean, it would make sense. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, you never know. There could even be even deeper one than that. But yeah, there's still a few mysteries from previous events, like the chief. He was in a room that was, you know, glowing red. And basically just what happened to the previous CEOs of, like, Missilis, as well as also Elysian as well.
Every time I wonder where you've wandered off to, there you are, in Maxwell's lab. Am I wrong?
I just go there sometimes.
She's probably worried that Jian's going to kill Maxwell, like she killed Lala, or got Lala killed.
Sweetie? Are you still angry with me?
Jian stops in her tracks.
Are you still sore about me turning that thing into a NIKKE?
Don't talk about Lala like she's an object! Lala is...
So Lala was human, and then she got turned into a NIKKE. Oh, all right, maybe she just used humans as objects.
Your personal maid and a spy. Isn't that right? Which is why Father killed her.
I remember Jian and Effa saying, like, be careful what you say, because the walls have ears and whatnot.
I know that.
And despite knowing that, you're still angry?
I think that was probably more to do with the central government, though.
I don't quite understand. I mean, that maid was caught spying, so Father shot her. Since you were having such a hard time living without her, I simply took the brain we had in storage at the lab and made it into a NIKKE for you. What exactly is there to get so upset about?
I weirdly get Jian's logic here, but it is not the right way to go about it.
Because that's not Lala!
The brain's the same though, right?
So what if it's the same brain? She doesn't remember anything at all! She doesn't have any memories of our time together! Whatever that thing is, it's
The
not
Outbreak
Lala!
gifted 3 months of Tier 1 to
Hey!
Gallagher.
Oh, damn!
Gifted 12 months in the channel.
For gifting 3 months to Gallagher, eh? Gets to enjoy some ad-free viewing.
It's nothing but scrap metal!
This is like getting, like, say, a new puppy after, like, oh, the dog is dying or just died or whatever, then you just immediately buy a new puppy. It's like, look, like, why are you no longer sad? You have another dog, right? Like, it's not the same dog. Yeah, the new dog still deserves love as well, but it's just not the same.
Ah, because she has no memories. That part can't be helped. If you want to reuse the brain of someone who was a spy, a memory wipe is a must.
Yeah, cold hard logic.
Who asked you to bring Lala back to life? I never said I needed a maid!
Getting the dog and then giving them that shitty robot dog. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, giving it the same name. And all it is like, oh yeah, well, it's got batteries, right? It's like, it's the same dog. It still barks.
But you cried every single day, sweetie. Without that maid by your side, you wouldn't even eat or sleep properly. So, naturally, I figured the only way to get back to your normal self would be to bring that maid back. Turning her into a NIKKE was the most efficient way to do so. It was all for your sake, don't you see?
She's just looking out for her little sister. Just very poorly.
You don't know anything about me, so don't pretend it was all for me.
Jian is basically the female Sheldon, isn't she?
You know nothing. Nothing, you hear me?
Suen runs off.
Little sisters really are a handful.
Fix this.
Sorry, what are we fixing?
Didn't you see? The central government is pinning the Second Surface Reclamation War on us. I'm ordering you to do damage control.
Okay, so Maxwell isn't just a run-of-the-mill, like, researcher, scientist, and missilist. Like, if the CEO himself is coming to her, then yeah.
You want me to do that?
Or maybe it's just the case of she is, and it's just like, why are you asking me to do this?
You're in charge of the NIKKE's equipment, aren't you?
Ah.
Develop something suitable and throw it their way.
Do you think something like that just appears the moment you snap your fingers?
Yeah, so she was leading, she led the weapons development side of things. Okay, that makes sense.
Does it not? Is that really all the Chief of Massilis's equipment is capable of?
Fine, I'll do it. Sure, I'll just snap my fingers and make it happen. But before I do, mind if I ask you something? Just out of curiosity.
Go on.
Why did you commit yourself so fully to the Second Surface Reclamation War?
What's wrong with giving the most important war in human history my full support?
That was probably true for the First Surface Reclamation War, but definitely not for the Second War. Countless mass-produced NIKKEs from Massilis were secretly deployed. They went up to the surface carrying a suspiciously large number of devices. Almost as if installing those devices was the real objective, and the outcome of the war didn't even matter.
Oh?
What were those devices?
Yeah, what were those devices?
An improved version of the alpha particle purification device.
Is it his fault? Because I think they did say after the Second Reclamation War, the alpha particle density did increase. Is it his fault?
Huh? Why are you being so forthcoming?
There's no reason to hide it. Soon, communications will be strong enough to connect to blah blah even on the surface.
Wow, seriously? That'd be some insane performance.
Oh no, because wait, it was originally like it was the first Reclamation War when they actually did it. The second one is them getting rid of it. Because originally they blamed the alpha particles on the Raptures, but it was the central government that put it out to sort of like mess with their communications, and it instead hindered us.
But why not announce it? Something like this could completely turn public opinion around.
I'm saving it for something better. Handing this over for free would be a waste of my talents, don't you think?
Is that so? Those devices, is that really all they're capable of?
But maybe it also caused a lot of issues with them, corrupting and whatnot.
What more would there be?
Who knows? Your talents are so very exceptional after all.
Don't pretend like you have the brain cells to figure this out. It's a waste of time.
Right. Well, this brain cell wasting wage slave will take her leave then.
How's the small one doing these days? I hear she's been treating your lab like it's her own room.
Hang on. Are you talking about Suen?
He refers to his own daughter as the small one.
Who talks about their own daughter like that?
I asked how she is.
Suen? Well, she's eating okay and having fun. She's growing up just fine.
That's not what I'm asking. Is she still hung up on that rust bucket maid of hers?
Come on. If you're worried about her, just say so. Why do you have to beat around the bush?
Yeah, I still remember that like one of the places which has the most dense amount of alpha particles is where Ludmilla is located. Like, communication is almost nigh on impossible in that place in the snowfields.
Answer me.
She's a lot better now. Turns out sweets are the best cure when kids are feeling down.
See, I was obviously it's like literally one sentence ahead as always, thinking like, oh my god, he installed all these devices. They instead pumped out the alpha particles, which fucked everything up, and it caused the loss of the war. It's like, no, wait, that was the first reclamation, not the second. Never mind.
And what has she been doing since coming out of her depression?
It makes sense that he would want to make an invention to sort of like make communication better, because that is what he wanted to specialize in.
What's she been doing? What else can a kid be doing? She watches TV and pokes around my lab.
So nothing but childish nonsense.
He's a kid.
What do you expect from a child? Surely you're not expecting her to join me in my research, are you?
She's part of the Bacillus family. She ought to be different.
Oh, yeah, no wonder she grew up the way she did. Holy shit.
What? Are people born into the Bacillus family wired differently from everyone else?
Seems like that method didn't work either.
Huh?
Then it comes down to GN after all. But the risk is far too great.
Yeah, I feel like this is just like, this man has, we cannot fathom what he's thinking right this minute.
Are you talking about a successor? Are you planning to retire, sir?
Eventually.
Like, just because she's literally what, like maybe 5 or 6, maybe 8 at most at this time of her age. And he's like, she's acting like a child. Why isn't she doing research like an adult? I must rethink who's my successor.
Now leave.
I just don't understand how evil just yet. I understand he definitely is.
Okay. I'm going.
The thing is, what's interesting is, like, compared to Mustang, at least, he's not obviously evil at the moment. Maxwell leaves the room.
She still can't grow out of her childish habits. The big one is far too inhuman, while the small one is far too human. And soft. The only glimmer of hope is that the clever one is latched onto the small one. But that one's just as soft.
He's literally talking about his own daughters like they are research specimens or something.
For the sake of Bacillus's future, placing the small one at the top would be the more efficient move.
Why do I already feel like they're just clones of him?
But if she can't fix that soft streak of hers, she's of no use to me. As things stand, the big one is my only recourse.
Like, he's literally seeing them as assets rather than people.
Which isn't good. If I put her in charge, she's bound to clash with Enoch.
See, he's even thinking like, oh, if I put her in charge, she's going to clash with Enoch because she's way too inhuman with her thought process.
But the small one hasn't proven her ability to be put in charge. There's no telling whether she's simply too soft or that she's truly incapable.
She's a child.
If only the small one would show some capability, another path might open up.
Like, is this the sort of... Oh, she does? Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense with the Mihara thing, with, you know, the fusion of the Rapture Core and everything with the NIKKE. That makes a lot of sense with that. Probably also why Suin created that squad, so that it could bring in Raptures for GN to experiment on.
But is that even possible?
Yeah, what she did to uni, like, oh my god. Enemy gazes at the screen. On a vast map, a red zone is blinking.
Things
It's
are
kind of
already in
like...
motion. There's
Not
no
that I
turning back
forgot,
now.
but it's been a while. It's easy to forget. It's like, oh yeah, shit, she did that to uni. And she probably did that without any hesitation whatsoever. She probably was like, oh, I can do what I want with this one? Oh, great, okay.
Now that it's begun, I can't afford to miss this opportunity. The odds of the small one blossoming before then.
Because there's no way in hell Xion doesn't kind of be like, I might have made a mistake letting her do what she wanted. Shit. But it needed to be a punishment, a big punishment.
I should start thinking of a way to put a leash on the big one.
Is this why he put her in the lab?
You big liar. You said it would go away, that it blew over soon. But it was on the news again today. They were bad-mouthing Father again.
Look, Pipsqueak. I'm already swamped with that as it is. So play by yourself today, okay?
You're busy. Why?
You really are your father's daughter. You talk just like him.
Really? I take after Father?
That wasn't meant as a compliment.
Oh god, yeah.
Never mind. I'm genuinely busy today, so just watch your movie in the back and then leave.
Why are you busy?
Because your dad put me in charge of cleaning up this mess you're throwing a fit over.
Because although Jian is very smart and everything as well, she is literally intrusive thoughts incarnate.
But why you?
Why else? Because that's how things are for a working stiff. When the boss says jump, you say, how high? Besides, you probably don't realize it, but I'm actually pretty competent. So, I get the honor of busting my chops on your father's behalf.
On Father's behalf. So, if this gets done, it'll help Father?
I reckon so. It's meant to smooth things over with the public, after all. All I have to do is come up with some newfangled NIKKE equipment and parade it before the press. Which means I've got to stare at these NIKKE blueprints again until my brain goes numb. So play by yourself today.
Xion comes up besides
Are these
Maxwell.
NIKKE blueprints?
That's right. Most of it's encrypted. The only thing we can really modify is the external equipment. So calling them blueprints is a bit of a misnomer. That's true for now, at least.
So you can only add stuff?
Since we can't properly decode the internal structure, adding to the exterior is the only way to push the specs up. So development's gradually shifted toward piling on external equipment.
And NIKKE's energy output is based on the core, right?
And not even like mechanical wings. Eventually it'll get to mechanical, but she'll probably, well, in fact, it'll probably start with mechanical, to be honest. And eventually she'll probably try and actually just splice the genes so you actually can get wings.
You know about that too?
Of course I do. I'm my father's daughter too, you know. Jian knows far more. Enough to work alongside Father. But I know the fundamentals of a NIKKE structure.
Wow, very impressive. Understanding all this at your age?
Don't think I'm happy just because you gave me a compliment. Anyway, about a NIKKE's energy. Is there really no way to make it run off something else?
Nope, there isn't. Every other method we've tried has failed.
What about amplifying the core's energy internally?
Man, remember when NIKKEs had to worry about charging up before going out? Man, those were the days.
The body can't handle it. It falls apart.
Really? But based on the structure in that blueprint, it looked like it ran on core energy far stronger than this.
What blueprint?
There's a library that only our family can enter. That's where I saw it. A blueprint for a NIKKE prototype. Or at least that's what it was labeled.
A blueprint for a prototype, huh? I've seen it myself among the classified documents. But from what I recall, it was hard to pin down what exactly enabled the body to withstand that kind of energy.
No, I'm certain that what I saw back then...
Xion,
I think I could change it.
Xiwen steps a little closer. She stares intently at the NIKKE blueprint. Part of me did think it might have been Lily Wise's blueprint, because obviously her grandmother is literally the creator of the Grimm's model, which of course, if they're talking about NIKKE prototype, she is the prototype, or at least one of many prototypes potentially.
I think it's possible.
And it just said, like, what was it? I know the body withstand that kind of energy. And she couldn't. Lily Wise couldn't withstand that energy. That's why her runtime was shorter than anyone else's.
Can I mess with this for a bit?
Huh? Sure.
They're trying to say that Laplace has a body like Lily Wise or something. Jane places her hand on the screen.
If I rework the structure connected to the core like this, and reinforce the body like that...
Probably not. Probably more like a sort of has the potential to be, but safety measures. A week later.
That was fast. Way too fast. I told you to handle this properly, but this feels like you didn't think things through at all.
Why don't you take a look first? Then we'll talk.
Enma opens the file.
A proposal to revise the NIKKE core energy structure?
Enma reads through the report slowly.
I've never seen it analyzed like this before.
Pretty feasible, don't you think? Do you know who came up with it?
It wasn't you.
This is the work of your youngest daughter, sir.
The small one did this.
Yep. Who'd have ever imagined she had this kind of talent? My goodness. It's like you said, boss. People from Bacillus really are built differently.
In terms of specs and core, then yes.
She fiddled around with the blueprints in the simulation program for a bit. And she came up with this, just like that.
You're saying the small one created this?
Because Tetra also kind of made one with, you know, pretty, at least in terms of her aptitude and performance.
Calling your own daughter the small one. Honestly, at least call her by her name.
Hold off on sending this to the central government.
Huh? Why?
Because it's necessary.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Wait in your lab. I'll discuss the follow-up steps with you soon.
Fine. Will do.
Maxwell leaves the room. Enma is watching very closely.
A talent for NIKKE design. That changes things.
Oh no.
Let's see whether this was a fluke or genuine talents.
Enma picks up the receiver.
Get in touch with the small one. Tell her to come to my office.
That's his evil face, isn't it? His eyes became red.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Father, he's putting me in charge of cleaning up the mess.
What?
She's so happy.
He said I should go to you for the details. He said he's looking forward to what I can do. So, what should I do now? Where do I start? I can do anything.
You mean he wants you to put together a proper energy improvement proposal?
He said I get to decide for myself what I want to make.
He even said it's up to you? And yet he told you to come talk to me?
Yep.
Well, that's just great. I'm done for. Looks like I've been roped in good.
What do you mean done for?
What was I thinking? Getting myself mixed up in all this. Political stuff is my kryptonite.
Maxwell ruffles her own hair in frustration and grows a pair of wings and flies off to Rose Califer.
Maxwell?
I never should have set foot in that break room.
Break room? You want to take a break? Right now?
That's not what I meant. Siren,
Yes?
do you want to become the next CEO?
What?
I asked if you want to be the next CEO.
Why are you suddenly bringing that up?
This is no ordinary task we're undertaking. Did you know Jian shot up to become the next in line for CEO the moment she improved the memory erasure device?
Of course I know. Everyone went on and on about how amazing it was.
Well, that's what this is all about. It's a chance to show the world how remarkable you are and prove you're worthy of becoming the next CEO.
Really? It's that big a deal?
But she just small.
Yeah. So do you still want to do it?
I don't know. I don't know about any of that. I want Father to think I'm useful. I want to work alongside Father in his office, like Jian does. I want to be someone he can rely on. I want to be praised by him. One more time. Is that not reason enough?
Siren has a lot of daddy issues, doesn't she?
It's enough. Why wouldn't it be? All right. What do I have to lose?
And I was like, yeah, you understated it right here, Robsy.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
You'll help me?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, it all goes sideways and I'll just quit.
You'd quit? That can't happen!
So, what is it you want to make? You haven't come up with anything?
I did. I want to make a hero NIKKE.
I mean, anyone who doesn't realize, obviously, that she is the one who created Matisse is just like, bro, what?
A hero, NIKKE?
Yep.
She's gonna smash all the windows.
You do understand how important this is, right? This will be presented to the public under the Macellus's name.
Are you dumb? Of course I know that.
Then why does your idea sound like it came straight out of one of those superhero movies you love so much?
Like, clearly Siren also designed Drake, so just like, okay. Why villain?
It's not like that at all.
As if.
I mean, they even had well, actually, Maxwell doesn't have a transformation sequence, but the other two do.
It's written all over your face. You watched one before bed last night, didn't you?
I did, but that's not what led to this. It just came to me. Since we lost the Second Surface Reclamation War, what the public ultimately wants is a strong NIKKE.
Yes, that's true. They do.
A strong NIKKE.
Yep. You said it yourself before. Once humanity entered the Ark, we started trying to make NIKKEs more and more stable. The focus shifted away from combat performance and more towards stability. But what you really need in a situation like this is something with amazing performance. And then it hit me. We need something strong enough to win anytime, anywhere. Like a hero.
It also shows how, like, great Abe was as well as the freaking research. Like, holy shit.
Application method
Abe
we
was
came up with last
absolutely amazing with the Grim Marks
time.
too.
I think we can actually pull it off.
Well, well. Look at you.
Maxwell roughly tussles Xiuen's hair once again.
Aren't you something? How do you come up with this stuff at your age? Is there really something special in your bloodline?
What's a bloodline?
I'm saying you're smart, just like your father.
Well, obviously. I am his daughter after all. Anyway, do you think this is okay?
Honestly, it's a pretty childish idea,
What?
but it's good. And you can tell it's your idea.
Really? Then it's settled.
All right then.
I still want to see the fight
This is
between
your
her
project,
and Ingrid.
So you take the lead. I'm just here to back you up. Go ahead and make whatever you want. I'll be right here to help.
Got it.
From that day on, in order to create a new NIKKE blueprint, the two of them spend night and day working in Maxwell's
I
lab.
don't really get this part. Can you help?
At your age, it'd be more strange if you even knew any of this. Why else do you think your father told me to assist you? It's exactly times like this when you should put me to good use.
Then, can I ask questions whenever I want?
Ask away.
Maxwell takes on a mentor role and fills in the gaps in Xiuen's
Are you
knowledge.
really sure you're okay with seeing this? It's not exactly a pleasant sight for a kid.
How am I supposed to make a blueprint without even knowing how Nikkes are made?
Oh,
I was born and raised under Basilis's roof. I can handle something like this.
she's off to see
If
how
it ever
NIKKEs
gets to
are
be too
made.
much, just say so, and I'll get you out of there.
Maxwell also shows Xiuen the NIKKE manufacturing process firsthand.
I'm beat. It's already past 11. Hey, Xiuen, aren't you tired?
Not at all.
It's well past a kid's bedtime.
I'm not a kid. How are you tired already? Are you that out of shape?
You cheeky little brat. You've only got this one thing to do, but we grown-ups have a whole lot more on our plates. I've got my own end-of-month report to prepare on top of all this.
If you're having such a hard time, why don't you just become a Nikke?
What did you just say, brat?
I've heard other researchers even volunteer to become Nikkes. So why haven't you?
Because then I wouldn't be me.
What?
Personally, I don't think a NIKKE version of me can really be considered the same person as I am right now. From my body composition, down to the very principle behind how I generate energy, every last bit of it is different. How could I even be considered the same individual? Of course, if you believe memories define an individual, then a NIKKE made for me would still carry the same memories and thought process as I do. So you could argue I would still be myself. But there's always the chance that even the tiniest detail could be different.
Well,
Like she has shorter hair.
guess so.
And even that slight margin of error is enough that I could never accept that thing as truly me. I'll admit, maybe I'm a bit hung up about it. But anyway, most of those researchers choose to become Nikkes because they wanted to keep researching for ages. But if you never intend on venturing outside the ark, Evergreen takes care of the lifespan issue easily enough. So there's no real reason to become a NIKKE just to extend your lifespan in order to complete your research.
You really hate the idea that much? Well, I guess it can't be helped. Keep on feeling tired then. Not me, though.
Why, you cheeky little... Quit burning the midnight oil like this, or you'll stunt your growth, you hear?
I'm growing just fine.
Maxwell and Xiuen spend their time together pulling all-nighters. True to Maxwell's words, being the capable researcher she is, whenever she isn't spending time with Xiuen, she finds herself busily rushing from place to place. During those hours, Xiuen holds up in the library that is restricted to direct Merciless descendants.
Here it is. The prototype's blueprint.
There she pores over the blueprint. The flow of energy, the internal structure. She sears every last thing that makes up the body into her brain, committing it to memory. Then one day, amid her daily trips to the library,
Everything is coming along okay?
Jian comes to see her. I can't help but feel like Maxwell has a little bit of Sinclair in her.
What's it to you?
Just curious. That's all.
Mind your own business.
Sweetie, do you want to become CEO?
Why in the world does everyone keep asking me that?
Because you're part of Macillus. If we go purely by legitimacy, you'd have a stronger claim than I do.
Really?
After all, you're the child born of his lawful wife. At a time when Macillus is experiencing a PR disaster.
But you were born
If
first.
you were to develop the very breakthrough that turns the whole situation around, there's no way they wouldn't appoint you heir.
What does my becoming the heir have to do with you?
Because then I wouldn't get to call you sweetie anymore. We'd be rivals after all, wouldn't we?
Do you want to be the next CEO?
Yes. There's something I want.
Something you want?
More precisely, there's something I want to know.
And what's that?
The truth of the world.
The truth of the world?
I don't like how dark her eyes seem to
Truth
go
that
there.
can reveal the origin of the Nikkes. No, of the Raptures. Aren't you curious? About Nymph, a complete mystery we can't even begin to decipher. And the true nature of the core that makes up a Nikke. Also, the fact that Nikkes and Raptures share remarkably similar structures.
I mean, to be fair, Jian is basically the player base at this point. I'm also on her side here with the things like, I mean, like, the fact that we use Rapture core dust, or we get core dust from stuff like that, to enhance the Nikke is like, And they've always said that, hey, a Nikke core and a Rapture core are very similar. It's like, the Nymph, I mean, I've never thought about the Nymph, to be fair, but the Nymph, the nanomachines are probably very similar to the nanomachines that made up the Queen, so, yeah.
I have a feeling that if I became Macillus' CEO, I could learn all of it.
You think you'll learn all of that just by
She
becoming
wants to become the
Macillus'
CEO for knowledge.
You don't know, do you? Just how much authority the CEO of Macillus
Out of
actually
curiosity. She just to sate her
holds.
curiosity.
How many secrets they're privy to.
No wonder she got put
Once
down
you
deep in the
truly
freaking
understand,
labs.
I'm certain you'll want that position for yourself, too.
I don't need any of that. I only want to be useful to Father.
To Father? Why?
Because I love him?
Because you love him? Oh, you're such a sweetie.
Don't call me that.
I'm not sure if Father sees it that way, though.
What?
Sweetie, you're scared of me, aren't you?
I'd be scared of
think
you
I'm
right now.
off-putting, and you hate me, right?
Your eyes be freaky
Because
right now,
I'm
Jian.
different from you.
No wonder you keep them closed.
Someone like you could never have turned that maid into a Nikke. Could you?
Obviously not. How could I possibly turn Lala into a Nikke just because she made me uncomfortable?
Because it was efficient. I could gift her to you while you were going through a rough patch. And while I was at it, I could even test the memory wipe procedure one more time.
Yeah. I mean, this shows a lot of Jian. It's like, hey, yeah, you know, she is literally the type of person like, we're going to turn our staff into Nikkes because it would be more efficient, because that way they don't need sleep. It's like, Doesn't matter about poor freaking Venezuela or whatever the fuck their name is. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm just a maid. I'm just here to help out you cleaning. You're gonna become a NIKKE. Oh God.
We both benefited. 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
That's exactly why I can't stand you!
Do you think I'm the only one who thinks this way?
Who else could possibly think the way you do?
Father.
Or father? I don't know what sort of person you imagine father to be. But to be blunt, father and I are very much alike.
I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that her father is just like, okay, you are useless. You're going to become a NIKKE. Which would also explain why Shirin is so traumatized against ever becoming a NIKKE.
What?
At least part of
Do you really
it.
believe father killed that thing because she was a spy?
What are you even talking about?
Have you ever seen a shred of evidence that your maid was a spy?
It sounded like an
Did you
excuse,
ever
really.
hear where or how she supposedly acted as a spy? She died because she either served the purpose father assigned her, or she got in his way. I'm certain of it.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't put too much faith in him. I'm sure he has ulterior motives, just as he always does. And it'll be nothing at all like what you're hoping for. In that man's eyes, NIKKEs, humans, the 2 of us, there's no difference at all. We're all merely resources for Marcellus. Or for himself, rather.
Mm-hmm. I clocked it.
Ill of father. You're trying to drive a wedge between me and him right now, aren't you?
I suppose you don't trust me enough to believe me.
Shirin shoots up from her seat.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Sweetie, don't forget my advice.
I don't care.
Shirin runs off.
This is probably the last thing I'll ever do for you, sweetie.
You ran
She's
into
trying to look
Jen?
after her in her own way.
Yes. She told me not to trust father, and said he definitely has some other motive this time, too. She was trying to turn me against father.
Some other motive, huh?
She even said Lala wasn't killed for being a spy. She died because of some other reason. She's the absolute worst. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
She might not be entirely wrong. Yeah, maybe I've been too naive about all this. Entrusting you with something this big, so suddenly? What in the world is the boss thinking? He must have something up his sleeve.
What motive could there possibly be? Father is nothing like her. I'm sure he entrusted me with this for my sake. He said he believed I could do it. That he was excited to see what I could do. That means he trusts me, doesn't it? I'm telling you, Father is different. He's truly doing this for my sake. Even with Lala, he must have done that because he was worried about me.
No,
He
you
must
poor
have acted
angel.
first so I wouldn't get hurt.
Yes, I'm sure he's different. If you say so, then that's how it is. You'd know better than me. After all, you're family and I'm just a mere employee.
She was
right,
so
right?
innocent.
Yeah. Well, whatever the motive, it doesn't change what needs to be done. Let's just keep at it and give it our best.
All right.
Days go by until
Well,
finally.
Is it okay? Anything look off to you?
Actually,
Yeah.
looks at the tablet.
This'll do nicely.
Really?
You actually pulled it off. Completing a NIKKE blueprint of all things at your age. Good work, Pipsqueak.
You did great too, Maxwell.
Jiren has completed her hero NIKKE blueprint. I mean, like, Maxwell is fulfilling the role of both mother and also older sister role, really, isn't she? Holy doly.
Maxwell? I'll do okay, right?
What's with you? Why are you so jittery? Besides, the report's all prepped. All you've got to do is present your blueprint to the boss.
I know that, but I'm still really nervous.
You said you didn't care about inheriting the business. So there's no real pressure to nail the presentation, is there?
Still, Father's going to be watching.
Then all you've got to do is impress him. Forget about the rest of them.
That's true, I guess. Just impress Father. Wait, that's even more nerve-wracking.
Then just look at me when you talk. I'm going to be in there too anyway.
Right, that might be best.
Ready?
Yeah.
Siren, don't worry. You've been doing great.
Was that the same
It's
purse she
all
had
going
when
to
she
be
was
fine.
older as well? It might be.
Then let's go in.
Jiren steps resolutely into the meeting room. Actually, no, sorry. Jiren backflips resolutely into the meeting room. It's time for the presentation. Jiren thinks back to that very
So,
day.
She was playing maid while spying on us all along. Awfully brazen of her.
The day her maid, a girl named Lala, was accused of being a spy. The day Lala lost her life at the hands of her father. She still remembers the look in her father's eyes.
Your maid was executed on suspicion of espionage. A little longer, and she would have taken you hostage to blackmail us.
She
Suspicion.
was going to take me hostage?
No, there's no
This
evidence.
is the last time I'll deal with such situations for you. Next time, you'll have to do it personally. As Macilis's heir, you'd better get used to this sort of thing.
Me? Personally?
Next time, as in, like, yeah, this is gonna actually happen.
Lala?
You can do that, can't you?
His probing eyes are measuring her worth, watching for her reaction. At that moment, the girl begins to vaguely sense it. That what Jiren said might actually be true. That Lala might never have been a spy at all. But she cannot bring herself to admit it, because that would be proof that her father does not love her.
A hero NIKKE.
And so, once again, the girl understands that her father's eyes are appraising her. Those same probing eyes settle on Siren's blueprint, weighing the worth of the hero. A glint of intrigue appears within them. This will also explain why she has a big thing for the Métis squad, in general. Seeking reassurance, the girl turns her eyes to gauge how the others are reacting.
This is more than I expected.
She catches a rare flicker of surprise on Jian's face. She sees the board members nodding their heads with interest. Lastly, Xiun glances at Maxwell. Their eyes meet and she smiles. With that, she's certain of it. It's a success.
Pathetic.
What?
What? The girl looks once more into her father's eyes.
You kept me waiting all this time. For something as trivial as this?
His eyes have gone cold, turned to ice.
A hero, NIKKE. What childish nonsense.
Contempt fills his eyes.
I thought you'd grown hungry for the CEO position and were applying yourself. But you've amounted to nothing in the end.
Bro.
That's not it!
I even went so far as to assign you my chief engineer for this. You've squandered not only the company's time, but its manpower as well.
How can you say that?
I'm sorry.
Get rid of it.
What?
Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
June raises a trembling hand and retrieves the tablet she'd submitted.
Siwon.
Everyone else approved of it.
GN, issue a press release. Announce that the alpha particle purification device has been enhanced and blah-blah communication is now possible across the entire surface. State that Macillus will make part of this technology available to the central government free of charge.
As you wish.
All that waiting on this nonsense. Now I have to give up more than I'd planned.
He just wanted another, like, trump card, didn't he? Kieran hurries out through the back door with her head bowed. Maxwell shoots a glare towards Enma, grinding her teeth, then hurries after Siwon. Enma stares after them, unblinking. Siwon runs down the hallway. Anywhere would do, she just wants somewhere to hide her shameful self. So she runs to that familiar place. At the end of the third floor hallway lies a break room no one ever visits due to its shabby state. It's her hideaway. The place where she'd fled to escape her father's gaze after losing her maid.
Siwon.
The place she first met Maxwell.
I knew you'd be here.
Just like that day, she had come looking for the little girl, offering a slice of cake to comfort her.
What are you doing in here? Come on, let's get out of here. Let's head to my lab and...
But today, Siwon doesn't want comfort. She feels as though she might lash out at anyone who draws near.
Don't come in. Get out. I want to be alone.
What good is being alone? Let's go out and get some cake.
I said get out. I can't stand the sight of you. This is all your fault. Why did you tell me everything would be okay? You said it would all work out. You said everything was going to be fine.
Siwon.
You should have told me. If they were childish thoughts, you should have said it wouldn't work. Instead, I had to sit there and be told I wasted your time.
Everyone was impressed but your father, who's a dick.
The way Father looked at me.
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault.
Maxwell?
Oh no. Maxwell.
I'm sorry. I failed to see through the boss's intentions. I was far too naive. That's on me. So don't blame yourself. Lay it all on me.
No, that's not.
Don't stay in here too long. You might catch a cold.
Maxwell?
I'll head out first.
Maxwell leaves.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maxwell.
Kieran weeps for a long time in the familiar darkness. Clutching onto her shattered world. Maxwell clenches her fist as she listens on. No matter how hard she racks her brain, there's nothing she can do for Shuin at this moment.
Damn it.
From that day on, Shuin never sets foot outside her own room. When does she go poop? I'm wondering, where does story 1 end? Is it like... Would that be where it ends, normally? The day her world shattered? I'm just interested. I have pure curiosity. After Missilus announced that it has enhanced the alpha particle purification device. The previous public outcry over Missilus's supposed incompetence swiftly dies down. And just as everything was settling...
You sent for me?
Go to MMR. Retrieve the remaining VTC data.
Now? Of all times. This is a bit sudden.
Pray tell, what do you mean now of all times?
The NIKKE blueprint Sweetie made. That was undeniably real. She's achieved something no one else has since we entered the Ark. She's taking the NIKKE body in a new direction. There's no way you're unaware of what it's worth.
And yet, for some reason... I just noticed how big her head is compared to her father. That's really weirding me. Anyway, for some reason, though, he didn't want to accept it.
I wondered why you tossed it in the trash. Now I see.
What does any of this have to do with you going to MMR?
You have no intention of ever letting me out after that, do you?
Who's to say?
She's going to
You've
MMR and
already
he's not letting
decided
her
on the
back
next
out.
CEO. Is it Sweetie?
Enough of this blithering nonsense.
Now that you've gotten everything you've needed out of me, you're casting me aside?
Off you go. Once you return, the position of CEO will be yours.
Do you take me for a fool? You really think I'll go quietly?
I do.
So, in this context, Jian has probably been down the MMR for about 100 years, if not longer, potentially. This is like the time when she went down, you know? Because she's probably not someone who's been allowed to ever come up, potentially.
Power, ability, connections.
At least not
Tell
while
me,
he's in control.
Which of these do you have that surpasses me? I trust you'd rather not be seen making such a pathetic spectacle of yourself, being dragged there by someone else.
Father, one day I will lay that brain of yours on a lab table and pick it apart, bit by bit. I'll make you regret you ever had me develop that memory control device.
Do as you like.
He
If
sent
you
his
ever
own
gain the
mother
means
down
to
there
do
as
so,
well,
that
didn't
is.
he? It's just a dumping ground.
Go to MMR. And unless the CEO grants permission, or the board requests it, don't return to the Ark.
The CEO's permission or the board's request? You really do consider your children as mere pawns, don't you? Fine. I will find my way back, no matter what. And I will put you on my lab table if it's the last thing I do.
And if
Do as you
Siren had failed, she would have been the one going down.
Hey, Nick.
Yes?
Make sure the big one makes it to MMR as instructed. Unlike the small one, she's becoming somewhat formidable. She knows how to use that head of hers.
Understood.
If the conditions I named aren't met, cut off every route back to the Ark. I'll be heading out in 2 days, as promised.
So is this establishing that MMR
seems the
technically is
location
separate
has
to
been
the Ark?
triangulated.
I mean, technically it is because of being underground, but still. Emma switches on the screen and gazes at the red dot displayed on the vast map. Yes, well, that as well. And I wonder if basically she got sent down there even at a younger age anyway and was brought back up to kind of help cultivate Hughen a little bit more. And that's why I said she's not ready yet.
At last, I found it.
But, like, what would have happened if it ended up being that Hughen was going to be the next CEO?
I'd rather not waste my strength on frivolous endeavors. So don't get in my way.
Plus, also, the sad truth is that he probably realized that Hughen, even though he would name Hughen as the next CEO because of it, Hughen is someone who's, like you say, with the ambitions and being smart enough because she wants to be the next CEO. It's like, you want to know all this information? No. Down you go. You're not allowed to know this information.
This should complete our deal.
Because let's be real, I've always thought this, that the Raptures are man-made, and they probably are made by the VTC. That technology probably does still exist for the CEO to view at, or whatever, in some way, in some form, and they probably have one of the keys as well. That would be dangerous in the hands of someone like Hughen. Absolutely it would be.
I've opened up communications so that your influence extends even to the surface.
Yes, I've confirmed communications to the surface. Thank you, May. Is Hughen confirmed as the next CEO then?
That's right.
It's like, oh my god, how could NIKKE do this? She's an AI that only looks after,
Let everyone know that
things about the
Basilis's CEO is changing.
Breaking news. Following Elysion's recent change in leadership, we now hear that Basilis Industry will follow suit. The next CEO has been confirmed as Hughen, the youngest daughter of the current CEO, May.
What is this?
she's finding out at the same time as everyone else.
What? The CEO?
Boss.
I've only just stepped down and already people are barging into my room without permission.
What are you thinking? You're stepping down as CEO. And you're not appointing Hughen as your successor, but putting her in charge immediately?
That is a
That
lot
little
of
kid.
responsibility for a little
right.
kid. No wonder she grew up
The small
spoiled.
one is a better fit for the Basilis of today than the big one.
You know it as well. You know what that kid was hoping for. You know all she wants is for her father to recognize her achievements just one more time. But how? How could you do this instead?
Yes, affection. That's what she wants, I suppose. She's always been that way, since she was young. Which is precisely why I won't give it.
Is this why we don't see the wife? Because she fulfilled her task of giving a daughter? So it's like, oh my god, he did get rid of her, didn't he?
Anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate.
Oh, he
What?
wants the carrot. He
Did you
wants
really
to keep
think I
having the
didn't
carrot and
like
the
that
stick.
blueprint?
What are you saying?
It's a genuine piece of work. To have the talent to produce a genuine NIKKE blueprint at that age is impressive.
I knew it. He said it was bad because in the hopes that even though it is great, that she would work on it to make it even better.
I haven't seen anything like that since the second generation Grimm's models. She's truly of Basilis's bloodline. With talent like that, her age is irrelevant. She can manage being CEO just fine. Even if her temperament worsens, or if she acts like a child. Her innate ability will produce results regardless.
Then why did you say all those things to her?
Like I said, Anyone who is satiated is bound to stagnate. Only those who are hungry and driven by desire can grow.
So that's why you said what you said? Calling her worthless and a nuisance? Just for that reason alone?
Yes. In the end, she will reach greater heights because of it. If affection is what she craves most, all the better. Had circumstances allowed her to be raised at my side, I could have spoon-fed affection to her, little by little, keeping it just beyond her reach while spurring her on. But it wasn't to be. So, my only option is to withhold it from her for the rest of her life.
Oh, good lord, you are a horrible individual. Maxwell slams a hand down on Enmei's desk.
What do you even take your own child for?
A monster.
What?
Or someone with the makings of becoming one. As the head of a company built to hunt monsters, don't you think you have to become a monster yourself to qualify as CEO of Bacillus?
No.
You can still go up against the Raptures, even without becoming a monster.
The consequence of us showing mercy is there in plain sight, up in space. And yet it looks like there's a fool who still believes she can win by coming at the enemy as mere humans. To think that fool was my own subordinate.
I get the meme now where it's like, hey, I'm here to give you, you know, worst fire of the year or something. And Buster is like, oh shit, no, this is too much to give to you. I need to get something better. Or even worse.
I took you for someone fairly clever. But in the
Even
end, you're simply
OG
another human
Mustang
who's grown complacent.
at least
living in the
refer
ark.
to his son by name.
If you're so desperate for a monster, you could have just appointed GN CEO. She craves that position more than anything, so
That's why.
don't tell me.
Yes, that's exactly why.
He doesn't want to give people what they want.
Precisely because that's what the big one desires.
He
the
wants
most.
them to be chasing constantly.
That's why I can never give it to her. Because she'd be satisfied. Even now, she believes she could win against the small one at any time. She's impossibly smug, condescendingly calling her sister sweetie. A monster must be kept hungry. Someone who is satisfied stops growing. That cannot be allowed. Otherwise, Bacillus and the Ark would stagnate when they have to keep expanding, lest they be devoured by the monsters.
Fine. Let's say this monster theory of yours is correct. But it's nothing more than that. A theory. What if Suen refuses to cast aside her humanity to become a monster? What then?
Then the big one will emerge and devour her. Enoch would never sit by and watch Bacillus fall. The small one will live in constant fear, never knowing when everything she holds might end up in the jaws of a monster.
That might also
That's
be
when
one of the
she'll grow
reasons why she
desperate to
begged,
perform.
no, anything but turning into
Whether
a
she
NIKKE,
becomes
because
a
then
monster
Jian would
or
become the new
not.
CEO.
You're insane. How could you do this to your own child? You're the one who's the monster, not Jian or Suen.
I know that. Everyone born into Bacillus is the same. They're either a monster, or they fall short of becoming one. You think the small one is any different?
Suen is different. She's truly...
Is that so? I wonder if you'll still be able to say that once time has passed. If you can't bring yourself to leave the small one's side, the day will come when you'll realize the truth in my words.
I will never let it come to that.
Oh, from where I stand, you're the most fitting one.
Weirdly
of
enough,
all.
Enma as well, like, is like
Fitting
almost
for
like a
what?
stereotypical villain from like a
Without
Persona
affectionate you
5.
are.
Like, I could imagine a Mind
You're
Palace.
the perfect catalyst for driving the small one over the edge.
What?
Foreshadowing.
I told you, didn't I? If affection is what she's starved of, then I'll see to it she never has it for the rest of her life.
Oh god, with how affectionate you are. Oh no, he's basically like, you gotta stop being affectionate to her or I'm gonna have to remove you. A thin needle flies through the air and lodges itself in Maxwell's shoulder. Oh wait, no, wait a minute, he's doing it anyway.
What is this?
Maxwell lifts her head, only to see a gun muzzle before her. Oh, he basically, like tranked her.
Stealth?
A wave of dizziness washes over her and she crumples to the floor. I think it has been mentioned before that Merciless has their own sort of like special Black Ops or whatever it is too.
I was actually about to send for you myself. I appreciate you coming to me first. You absolutely cannot be present at the small one's inauguration, you see.
I'm about to send for you myself. I appreciate you coming to me first. Who's he talking to? Oh, he's talking to Maxwell at this point. Maxwell loses consciousness.
Get her out of here.
Enma walks out, leaving Maxwell's crumpled form on the ground. That evening, Enma, Merciless's second CEO, vanishes from the Ark without a trace. Just gone. No one knows what happened to Enma. He just peaced out. 2 days later. To cover up the disappearance of Merciless's second CEO, Enma, the inauguration of his successor is held all the more lavishly before a gathering of prominent political and business figures.
Miss Ewan, listen carefully. If not for yourself, then do it for Mr. Enmei, who believed in you enough to entrust you with the CEO position before he departed.
Father believed in me?
Of course. Why else would he send Miss Jian packing off to MMR and appoint you as CEO?
Oh my god, they definitely
That's
freaking spoiled
true,
her.
But
So, for Mr. Enmei's sake, if nothing else, you must not tremble up on that podium. You have to carry yourself with the dignity befitting a CEO.
for Father's sake,
But the bunny.
From this moment on, you are the CEO of the great Merciless industry. You must prove that Mr. Enmei was not mistaken in his assessment of you.
prove that Father wasn't wrong.
You understand what I mean, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
Unless we get some actual backstory of
worry.
Ingrid,
That doesn't sound
she seems to have had the
reassuring.
most normal sort of
No.
like
Do you know where Maxwell
takeover
is,
of
by
the
any
company.
chance?
I mean, we obviously know
The chief
EH was the
engineer
original
has
one, but
apparently
still.
been holed up in her lab since yesterday.
In her lab? Then she's not coming?
Who's to say? She'll come if she has the time. If not, she won't. Attendance isn't mandatory for researchers, after all.
I see.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right, Miss Ewan. It's time. Remember everything I said.
Got it.
Ewan steps up onto the podium. Her one rock she could have done with here is not at present. She wants nothing more than to step down from the podium. Every part of her wants to give up the CEO position right then and there. She turns her eyes downward. The board members are watching her. The female board executive mouths something silently. Mr. Enma. Ewan turns her head towards the prompter. And then steadying her trembling hand, she begins her speech.
To all the distinguished guests who have joined us, I am Sewin, the new CEO of Merciless. It is an honor to meet you all today. In accordance with the wishes of the second CEO, my father, Mr. Enmei, Suen, will from this day to take full charge of all Basilis's operations.
I mean, her father could still be around as well.
In order to develop technology vital to the advancement of humanity. My father is currently conducting secret research deep within MMR, as it is critical work that cannot afford any undue delays. We ask for your understanding for moving so swiftly without a public announcement. But there's no need for concern. This is so as not to tarnish my father's good name. I, Suen, will lead Basilis in upholding its reputation as the Ark's finest company, and carry on its legacy as the home of the most advanced technology in the Ark. Thank you.
Everyone applauds the remarkably young diminutive CEO. Suen stands in the middle of the banquet hall.
Oh, Miss Yuen.
Oh, that's some cold dead eyes right there.
Congratulations on your appointment. To think someone so tiny could rise all the way to the CEO's chair. You must be one smart cookie.
Everyone is so condescending. The man's gaze is filled with contempt.
So, Basilis is handing over the reins to a new generation. I heard Enmei had received evergreen treatments. I assumed he'd never give up his position, much like Mustang. I wonder whether this will turn out to be a positive development for Basilis.
The woman stares at her, sizing her up.
Goodness me, a child this young becoming the CEO?
It's like no one bats an eyelid at freaking Ingrid becoming the new CEO. It's like, yeah, she's probably gonna do good. Whatever.
No matter how urgent things were, to leave a whole company to a child. Mr. Enmei really does things his way.
The lady shoots her a look of concern.
Wow, to be a CEO at that age. How enviable. What could a little tyke like her possibly know? So, she only became CEO of one of the big three because of nepotism?
Oh, this is part of his evil plan as well. Because she's a child, she's not gonna get any sort of like... She's not gonna be recognized, so he's in the hope that she's gonna want to seek that recognition. Oh, he's an ass.
I worry for Basilis's future. I really do.
The woman's eyes are laced with envy.
So, Enmei retires out of the blue without even showing his face? And then he leaves it all to this little girl? Something's fishy about all this. Research or not, I think something's happened to Enmei.
The man eyes Suen suspiciously. All these eyes on her. Suen turns her head away. There stands a colossal sign emblazoned with the Basilis industry logo. I think all along he always knew that he was gonna make Suen the CEO, because Jian would just be too cunning and would stagnate and not grow. Suen feels the pressure rob the breath from her lungs. She turns to look back across the banquet hall. And let's be honest, if she became the CEO, Jian wouldn't be here. She'd be immediately just doing it. She'd be like, I don't care about the inauguration. I'm the CEO, bitches. Fuck you. She glances around for a long while, searching for a familiar face. But neither her father nor Jian, nor even Maxwell, are anywhere to be seen. She's suffocating.
Miss Yuen, Basilis's new CEO. How are you feeling?
But she smiles.
Wonderful. What more could I ask for? Especially on such a joyous day like this.
She probably would. Like, okay, all the researchers are now NIKKEs, whether they want to be or not, because it's more efficient. Averting her eyes from the pressure, she smiles as though it were the happiest day in her entire life. And, well, we're going to research on raptures.
We've prepared a cake in celebration of your appointment.
Is that Lala? Siren looks at the celebratory cake set out on the table. Siren glances at her phone. Not a single person has reached out to her.
Would you like to eat now?
Hello there, Red. I understand.
Forget it. Everyone, out! I'll eat when I want to.
At least allow us to set the table for you.
I said get out!
Of course.
The maids all leave. Or the maids are NIKKEs. Siren sits down alone before the celebratory feast. She looks across the table. There is no one seated across from her. Her mouth contorts.
Wow, there's so much to eat.
She's coping right now.
Everything's laid out just for me.
Siren drags the cake towards herself. She takes a heaping forkful and shoves it in her mouth. We were blind on YouTube and he just finished 3.3 and I watch him just get emotional. It's great. 3.3, is that the one? It's like, yeah, 3.3 is fuck you out of one, right?
What the? It's good.
She crams another mouthful in, her lips twisting. It's difficult not to get emotion over that, man. It's just so good. The music. The tears brimming in her eyes spill over. Ewan takes another forkful of cake. She forces it into her mouth in desperation until every last tear has fallen.
My head.
Well, she's not dead yet. Maxwell opens her eyes to find herself in her lab.
I'm in my lab? What? How long
Yeah,
was
so
I
it's
out
fuck you
for?
out of one. Yeah. Or is that the one afterwards? Because that's when you kind of meet her as well, when you're going through that place, and then you do the big robot fight at the end.
What day is it?
Maxwell powers on her phone.
A whole week's gone by?
Ooh, a whole week.
And the inauguration.
Maxwell bolts outside.
So, you finally decided to show your face.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for your inauguration. Something came up.
Does she not remember being tranquilized?
Like what?
Maxwell wants very much to tell Siren everything that her father has done. But then she remembers just how much Siren loves him.
Sorry, I got so wrapped up in research the night before, I ended up collapsing from lack of sleep.
I mean, you could just say that you were drugged. It doesn't necessarily have to be linked to her father, I'm just saying.
So you're sick, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I was a little under the weather.
Our food's not that bad. I mean, people always going about our food, but it's not that bad. Some places can be bad, but it's really not.
Are you feeling better?
Of course. Right as rain.
All right, then that's all that matters. As long as you didn't stay away on purpose.
Why would I ever do that? It's your inauguration of all things. I'm sorry. I should have been there. No excuses.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
She's not got the light in her eyes like she once did.
Stop dwelling on it. I'll forget about it too.
But from that day on, Xiuan never once visits Maxwell's lab again. And so, several years pass. Oh, damn. Oh, there's still so much to go through. It's madness. But I'm not exactly intending to finish all of it today.
Absolute Squad announcing record high performance this quarter.
No, it's just beans on toast, man.
Macillus Industries stock price has hit another all-time low.
It's just bread with beans on. I don't have beans on toast.
Some analysts attribute this to the underperformance of the new CEO Xiuan. The general consensus is that no new innovation has emerged from Macillus since she took office as the third-generation CEO. Xiuan's record of violent outbursts and verbal abuse has also come to light, further fueling negative public sentiment. In response, voices within Macillus are even calling for the CEO to be replaced.
Turn that off already! It's driving me up the wall!
The TV is switched off. Oh no, we have the bratty version.
So, what are you going to do about all this? This is why I keep telling you to treat people with some decency. And to manage your image a little. Do you have any idea how much you've been cursing lately? And your behavior has gotten way too aggressive.
Yeah, he was just nasty.
You're the one who said if people treat me like dirt, I should dish it right back. You think it's easy being the CEO? Anyone who assumes this title ends up like this. Act sweet and clueless, and they'll take you for a pushover and eat you alive. How am I supposed to play nice?
There are plenty of CEOs who don't do things that way.
I know that. So what? Did any of them become a CEO at my age? You think I chose to turn out this way? It's because everyone kept coming at me from all sides that I ended up like this.
At least you admit it.
So what if that's how the public sees me? Macillus won't crumble over something like that.
Yeah, but we don't have aircon.
Sure,
and we're not used to it in this
Macillus will
environment.
be fine. But you know full well that it's not Macillus they're after.
What's gotten into you? Why do you keep acting like I did something wrong? What exactly have I failed to do?
What do you think? Innovation. Your performance has been sorely lacking. I hate to admit it, but the two CEOs had quite the track record.
Maxwell? Are you even on my side?
Of course I am. Why else would I sit here and put up with your tantrums?
Who says I'm throwing a tantrum?
Listen, Xiuan.
It does sound like she's throwing a
This is
tantrum.
no ordinary situation.
What's so out of the ordinary about it? You always blow things way out of proportion.
There's a rumor the board's been reaching out to other candidates.
What? What do you mean, other candidates?
Don't you remember? Jian, your half-sister.
She's coming back?
That's right.
Oh, did
So
the board of
this time
directors?
around, you have to do something. Because this time, the Jackals look like they're actually making a move on your position.
What exactly am I supposed to do right now?
Man, I wish we had
You
smog.
think results will simply drop out of the sky because I want them to?
Damn you, Canada.
What are you supposed to do, you say? You did the one thing even the great Enmei never managed to pull off.
Don't tell me.
The blueprint.
A NIKKE with new abilities. Let's make it happen this time. Once we do that, the Absolute Squad and whoever else won't be able to question your position as CEO.
No. Not happening. Don't even think about it.
Suen, I'm not saying this because I was part of that project. It truly did have promise. You know it too. The look in Enmei's eyes back then.
What about the look in his eyes? The way he looked at me with contempt? Like I was worthless?
You know for a fact he thought it was good.
Then why didn't he ever say so?
Jian has been interesting, but she's definitely still evil, but
That's
sadly
all.
hot.
Don't bother trying to comfort me so half-heartedly. It only makes me feel worse.
Listen.
I still feel like
Enough.
she's an NIKKE.
Get out.
Suen,
I want to be alone.
fine. I'll go.
We gotta be in the story 2 side of thing now, at least, anyway. Maxwell
Jian's
leaves.
coming?
Jian slams the
Damn
desk
those
with her head.
bastards on the board. After everything I did to fill the void my father left behind. What more am I supposed to do? What more do they want from me? Calling Jian back of all people.
Jian calls in on herself.
My position is slipping away from me. I can't let that happen. I won't allow it. This position is the one thing, the only thing Father ever gave me.
I had a feeling that's why she craves to keep the
No.
position.
I won't
It's
let
the
it be
one
taken from
thing
me.
that her father, she always wanted
What
recognition
do I
from,
do?
actually gave her.
Asking me to innovate on Father's level. How?
Oh yeah.
What are you supposed to do, you say? You did the one thing even the great Enmei never managed to pull off. A NIKKE with new abilities. Let's make it happen this time.
Jian stares blankly at her desk
She
drawer.
wants me to take it out?
Get rid of it. Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
I mean, his method of parenting is terrible, but his
No.
logic is not wrong in a way.
If he found out I used it, Father would. Father would.
Father's not around anywhere.
I have to find another way. I have to find a way.
Jian clutches her head.
No, there's got to be another way. There has to be.
But no matter how many technical achievements Jian unveils, or what results Missiless NIKKEs deliver, the stock price only continues to fall. 1 month later, Jian finally comes face to face with her.
It's been a while. Suen.
Her longtime rival and our missing wife.
How have you been?
What the hell? Why are you here?
Why do you think? I missed my cute little sister after all this time. Aren't you glad to see me?
Who, as a teenager, was still taller than Jian is as an adult.
You wish. Get back down there now. I never gave you permission to come up here.
Come now, that's a bit harsh. I only just got here, and you're already sending me back down?
Yeah, that's a bit mean. Come on, man, she's hot. Let her be here.
Besides, I can come up without the CEO's permission.
Are you saying...
The board has been making a fuss about how much you've been struggling lately. I went through all this trouble just to make this trip here.
Those bastards.
It must be pretty bad if word reached even me, shut away down in that basement. Wouldn't you say? We're underground here, too, so it's a little funny to call my place a basement.
You...
Now, what was it I heard? Something about needing to deliver results, right? It seems what they want from you is innovation, no?
Whether it's true or
She
not,
keeps winking at
it's
me.
none of your concern.
Use it. The hero NIKKE. Now that Father's gone, you can use it, can't you?
I said it's none of your concern. Besides, I won't use it. I can do this without it. I won't use something Father disapproved of.
Siren, do you still truly believe Father disliked
She's
it?
winking at us all.
Even now?
I mean,
By now, even you must know. No one has managed to match what you created, even to this very day.
then why did Father...
Why else? Because he had ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives?
Fine, let's think of it this way. Why do you suppose Father put you in that seat? Because you're the legitimate heir and I'm not. You of all people should know that for all his other faults, Father would never discriminate based on something like that.
Absolutely.
Who says I don't know that? Don't talk as if you know Father so well.
Then there's only one answer, isn't there? It's because you made that blueprint.
Because I made the hero NIKKE?
And Siren,
That's
sorry,
right.
Jian wanted the role,
He
whereas Siren
believed you were
didn't.
capable of taking NIKKE's in a new direction. That's why he gave you that position. Not me.
Jian
That
would probably
man may
create
have
some weird
been a
hybrids.
liar, but he had an infallible eye for talent. Looking back, even I can admit that I was a little unhinged. My true intentions were showing plain as day. Even I wouldn't hand the CEO position over to someone like that.
Watch what you say about Father!
Even after everything he put you through, you're still protecting him. What remarkable
Absolutely, we
devotion,
know she would.
my dear little sister.
Don't mock me. Of course Father means a lot to me.
Is that so? Is that why you won't use it? For the sake of a man who trampled on his daughter's efforts to serve his own ambitions? Someone who threw away his lofty position and vanished? Even though he's not here to see it, you still can't bring yourself to use the greatest masterpiece you ever created.
Yeah, Siren.
This devotion of yours. If you're still hung up on something that pointless, I suppose you're not quite desperate yet. Since going down there, I've learned all sorts of things. I don't covet your position quite as much as I used to anymore. But maybe I should start gunning for the CEO title again.
What?
What I'm saying is, don't get complacent. If you keep letting your guard down like this, how should
I mean, it kind of
put
is.
It kind of makes me want to go after your position again. Even when I had no intentions of
I mean,
it.
if she learned anything from her father, it's like, it's always to constantly have the carrot on the stick. That's why she never praises us, ever.
You psychopath.
Oh, don't get so worked up. I really did come here today just to see your face.
Or at least tries not to. Jian rises
I'll
from
come
her
visit
seat.
again sometime.
Don't ever show your face around here.
Jian steps out the door.
So, you came up after all.
It does seem more like
As
that
the
Jian
board
might
started
be
making
the
its
commander's
move.
childhood friend.
Well, well.
Exactly. She doesn't know what
look who
affection
it
is.
Maxwell, it's been a while.
Long time no see, Jian.
Why did you turn down my recruitment offer? That really hurt my feelings, you know?
I prefer being up here to being down there.
Come now, whether it's here or there, it's all underground.
Sure, but the work's different, isn't it? MMR isn't buried down in the depths for no reason.
Oh, come on. There's no need to draw such hard lines. When it comes to NIKKE development, is there really a light side and a dark side? Either way, you're making something out of people. It's all the same. I'd thought that with someone as renowned in NIKKE weaponry as you on board, MMR might achieve better results. Such a shame.
Please. I'm not renowned. You're giving me far too much credit. Besides, there's no shortage of fine talent down below. So surely it's fine if someone like me can stay up here.
It is interesting that they kind of have it where it is
Does
kind
it
of
bother you that your
the
little
same, but not the
sister has
same.
good people by her side?
Not at all. What kind of person would resent having someone as dependable as you by her cute little sister's side? Then again, my little sister's been getting a lot of flack lately, hasn't she? And over a lack of results, no less.
Oh no.
Should I conclude that a subordinate who initially seemed promising turned out less useful than expected? Or does the problem lie with a superior who can't properly utilize a capable subordinate? Or maybe our oh-so-capable Maxwell has secretly been hoping I'd become CEO all along.
I can assure you that isn't the case. Believe it or not, I've spent more time with that ill-tempered pipsqueak than you ever have.
Is that so? You say that, and yet your relationship doesn't seem quite the same as it used to be.
That's just how it goes. The older you get, the more people drift apart.
Well, because
Sieren's
of
a
that
grown
1
adult
week.
now, after all.
That's true. Siren isn't my sweetie pie anymore either.
So for now, let's just chalk it up to me being incompetent.
Very well. Then do try your best, my dear incompetent subordinate.
I still
so that
I still
won't be
reckon Chatterbox
tempted.
is the creation of Gian.
Will do.
I do.
This incompetent subordinate will give it her all.
Chatterbox is still like one of
In
the
the
bigger
meantime-
mysteries, man.
How about you scurry back to your natural habitat already?
I think is he
Quit
dead
picking
now?
on my precious
just
pipsqueak
missing?
of a CEO.
Sure.
Gian walks on.
Sheesh, that was draining. That attitude of hers. She's exactly like her father. Good grief.
Like we
I
know,
wonder if Siwen's
sadly,
okay.
Indivilier was consumed by Nihilsta, so yeah. I saw steps into
Siwen,
Siwen's room.
are you okay? I just saw Jien coming out of your room. What's with you? Someone walks in and you don't say anything?
Siwen is staring intently at the tablet in her hands.
Wait, isn't that...
The hero NIKKE is displayed on the tablet screen. Do it! Do it!
Testing, testing.
I mean, if you have to have a hero, there must always be a villain as well.
Citizens of the Ark, how have you all been? There's been a lot of talk about Macilis and me as of late. And I understand there's been a lot of needless concern. For instance, complaints of a lack of innovation. Or that I'm incompetent. That sort of thing. So,
That's our tiny
to
little
put an end to
CEO.
those worries, I'm here to present something interesting to you all. The very innovation you've all been waiting for.
My god.
Behold!
Let us pop up on the screen behind Siwen. Missileless Industry Advanced Technology Invincible Squad.
Introducing Project Matisse. The culmination of all the technology
Matisse has always been an
Macilis
acronym.
industry has to offer. nothing like the mediocrity that came before. The true NIKKE archetype. The new NIKKE that wields the power of the original. I intend to build a new hero NIKKE squad that will save humanity. So, put your worries aside and start getting excited.
Yay!
Macillus is the originator of NIKKE technology. This will be made plain for everyone to see. With that in mind, we'll now be accepting applications from those interested in becoming NIKKEs for Matisse. A true hero must have the heart of a hero. Anyone is welcome to apply. Anyone who holds in their heart a burning desire to become a hero.
Thing is, like, because Jean is the way she is, even when she's just showing genuine affection towards her little sister, it comes off
there
as
will no doubt be significant
insincere.
risks involved. But I assure you, on the very reputation of Macillus itself, that you will be fairly compensated. Well then, I'll see you at the interviews.
A girl watches the TV, her eyes
Anyone
glimmering.
who wants to become a hero? Finally! I can become a hero too!
Drake? A few days later, after Xiu's televised speech airs across the arc, Macillus Industry receives a flood of applications.
My reason for applying? Well, I want to become a hero, of course. It's Macillus, after all. So I was wondering, if I do get to take part in this project, how would the compensation work? And if it turns out to be a success, does that affect the compensation? If I join, would the payment be made right away? It's just that I'm a bit pressed for cash at the moment.
It shows how desperate some people are in the arc when their one thing is like, I will become a NIKKE, which is effectively dying because I need money. Some people come because they are desperate for money.
I heard rumors that if you become a NIKKE in this project, you won't get turned into a regular NIKKE, but a special one. And I heard that we become even more famous than those squads. Pretty or absolute? Is that true? They said the stuff about it being too dangerous is just to keep people away. Is that actually the case?
Then there are those who are swept up by rumors and drawn in out of curiosity.
My reason for applying?
Is that person that you'll tell them, oh my god, this cat is so cute, I wish you could keep it forever, and instead of giving it evergreen, it gets it taxidermied so it's easy to take care of and you never have to worry about it running away. But it's cute, right? It's still cute. And you get to keep it forever. It's like, but it would have died anyway. So why not keep it while it's cute?
My mother said it would help her family. I mean, she said she hoped I could be of help. I came because I want to be of use to someone.
Some are reluctantly dragged in at someone else's insistence.
I heard that I wouldn't have to worry about room and board. And, I heard there's pay involved.
That's actually kind of true because, like, literally, she loved that dog. So he thought as a present for his daughter, he would turn her that beloved pet of hers into a weapon so that they'd be together, you know, more often.
Everyone who joins the project gets compensated, right?
Of course. All of that is correct. Room and board are provided for the duration of the project, along with full hazard pay.
Huh, I see. That's a relief.
Do you have any further questions?
No, that's all the questions I had.
All right, then that concludes our interview.
Everyone's just in it for the money.
On your way out, you'll take a test determining your physical fitness. Finish that and you're free to head home. If you're accepted, we'll contact you by phone within a week, so be sure to answer.
Okay.
This is why I sometimes want to know more about, like, say, certain squads. Like, obviously, you know, like Clay, for example, it's like she actually had to apply as a NIKKE to join the cheerleading squad. It's like, okay, but it's so weird at times. The nervous girl leaves the interview room. Although I will admit as well, a lot of the Merciless NIKKEs do seem to have special abilities too. Like, for example, like Flora and Trina. I mean, Flora can fucking speak to animals. Can speak to, what should we call it? Like plants and shit. Or at least understand plants. So, yeah. What if we were the sort of students saying that guy over there is kind of cute? So, Gina judges it. Well, that's why I said that there are people, like, memeing that GN could be the childhood friend. And that she literally created us as the perfect man. Because she always keeps calling us handsome. So we are literally her perfect man.
I'm so stiff. All right, let's bring in the next applicant.
Hold on.
As one of many
what's
just
wrong?
examples of Merciless.
Are you not feeling well?
I don't like them.
What?
I don't like a single one of them. How is it that not one of them came purely because they want to be a hero?
Yeah.
No one like that exists in this day and age.
They are now, but they weren't originally. Uni is more likely 3/4 to a degree. And Mihara is still, like, basically... Mihara's body is probably just as good as the one she's made here. You know, for Project Matisse. But it also had a rapture core put in by, you know, Gian. Because of part of the punishment. And of course, anyone who did activate both died. But she managed to do it, and that's why she's overspec. Or overclock, what do you
This
go
is
by?
real life, not some superhero movie. Maybe back in the old days, when raptures were slaughtering us up on the surface.
It gives more context as well to
But there's
Mihara's
not
new
a
body
single
being
person in the arc
very
who
impressive.
doesn't know how a NIKKE is made. We're
If she
in an
was able
era
to
where
literally
everyone
improve
becomes a
upon
NIKKE out of
the
personal
prototype
necessity.
blueprint.
And on top of that, this is research into a new direction for NIKKEs.
Yeah, where everyone becomes... Yeah, because this would be after the NIKKE phobia, right?
It's pretty obvious how grueling it's going to be. So people are either here chasing money or fame, or they're dragged in here for someone else's benefit.
So it's only going to be more of the same type of people?
Well, there might be a diamond in
Yep.
the rough, but yeah, the vast majority will be the same.
Oh, yeah, because she got the new body, and then it's like...
Why are you getting
She
up?
had that instilled afterwards,
We've
didn't
still
she?
got some interviews left.
I'm leaving.
You
Because
want
she wanted to be
leave now?
stronger no matter what, like you say,
But
no
we're
matter
not
the cost.
finished.
It's like, well, there is something,
I don't
but
care.
it's very
Got a
risky.
headache. You pick them.
But you're the one in charge. How am I supposed to do this without you?
You said they're all the same anyway. Just pick whoever you like.
Wait, Suen.
Suen walks out of the interview room. Cinderella! Oh my god, the way she says it in the Korean is insane. Of course, it is Don Quixote. In the break room at the far right end of the third floor hallway. Yuen's secret hideaway remains unknown to anyone. Oh yeah, because she went to GN, didn't she? Did Mihara. Because obviously Uni was there as well, and she's like, look, got the new body, and it's like, look, we can. Yuen's secret hideaway remains unknown to anyone.
No one's here today.
Oh yeah, because
As
Laplace would
usual.
absolutely record it. With practiced ease, Yuen takes a cake from the fridge. Because I'm trying to remember now. Didn't she get her new body at MMR? And then it was like, yeah, I want to be stronger. And then, like you say, like, yeah. Jim was like, well, I mean, my sister will not be happy with me. He pulls out a chair from the empty meeting room and takes a seat.
They expect me to make heroes out of those people? With mindsets like those, all we'll end up with is scrap metal.
Then takes a forkful of cake and shoves it into her mouth.
They're all the same. None of them are any good.
Weirdly enough, she like, at least from my own impression, like, I mean, I don't think she had a choice when it came to uni because of what uni had done. But Mihara, she still wanted to sort of like preserve to a degree because she still liked them.
I feel like I made this decision impulsively because of GN. Is this even right? Was it really right of me? To try to create the very thing Father hated so much? Can a hero Nikke really even be made?
Yes, it can be made.
Wait, had they not successfully debuted before? Whatever. I thought they had. Oh no, she hadn't revealed them like to the public in terms of what they can do, because as she was going to, that is when the initial thing happened where Mihara had to have a mind wipe, right? And that's when she started seeing Uni and Mihara as just basically failures and junk rather than, you know, successes. From a corner of the dark meeting room, a tiny girl rises to her feet.
You? When did you get here?
When? I was already in here before you came in.
You were in here first?
And because of the failure,
you should have said you
mind
were in
wipe.
here.
I'm sorry, I only wanted to find somewhere to lie low, but I fell asleep.
I forget what happened with Uni, but I know Mihara had a mind wipe at least. The tiny girl draws closer, her eyes gleaming as she gazes at
I've
Steven.
seen you before. I saw you on TV.
And then when she finds out that Uni, that Rappy didn't suffer the same fate, that's when she really snapped.
You're gonna create a new hero Nikke squad to save humanity.
He's like, why
you
only
said
did
anyone
Mihara
who
have
dreams
to
of
die?
becoming a hero should come find you. That is you, isn't it?
How the fuck did she get in
It
there?
is. What's it to you?
Mm.
So, you know who I am?
I do.
But of course, they
You're the one
couldn't
who
wipe
makes heroes, aren't
Rappy's
you?
memory because no nymph.
Wait, you don't know who I am?
You're the one who makes heroes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ugh, this conversation is going in circles. I'm asking if you know my name.
Your name. Am I supposed to know it?
And then Crow used that as a sort of like
Who exactly are you? And what are you doing in
poke
here?
her along.
I'm Laplace, and I've come to become a hero.
What?
I said I've come to become a hero.
Like, even there you can see that Laplace is so malnourished and just like, dear Lord.
Could you share a bite of that cake?
What? You lunatic!
Be hungry. Project Matisse to be continued. Oh, was that the end of story 1? Oh, damn. Okay, story 1 was long. Holy shit. Story 1 does tend to be longer than like story 2. And they aren't above killing off Nikke's, and Rampy doesn't have a nymph, so if her head ever gets destroyed, yeah, I know, right? Plus, there was also the case of, like, basically people were... I mean, I thought that things were being, like, Nikke's were also being fed to the grinder when it came to the power, but no, it's human bodies instead. But who's to say that Nikke's bodies also do not, like, get fed? You know what? That's probably what happens whenever new bodies get made, is the old ones get fed to the power supply, because why not? Or they get turned into Soylent Green. Or whatever it is. The girl's woe begins in a worn-down back alley. Just like how Suin was at the start. Across from her home, sound blares out of an old TV set up in front of a general store. Grand music swells as stylishly dressed female as a stylishly dressed female hero appears.
The hero has arrived!
As someone who's just done Laplace's treasure story recently again, yeah.
Let's go, fellow heroes!
If they didn't do this, they
Onward!
don't remember their own lore, man. The girl's eyes sparkle as she stares at the TV, spellbound.
Onwards.
Evil, come forth!
Yeah.
No matter what torment you inflict on others,
They just happened to go to a shelter. And she took her rapture and then walked out.
so long as I, the Ultra Hero, still stand, hope will never be extinguished. Justice shall never be defeated!
Why does Ultra Hero sound like Ingrid? That'd be so funny if Ultra Hero, like Ingrid, was an actress when she was younger, and she was the freaking hero that inspired both Seward and Laplace. Yeah, that was pretty bad. No. It's not her standard Bond story, it's her treasure story. Her Bond story, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's mostly about her just being a hero around the Ark, I believe. And like crashing through windows and shit. Whereas her treasure, it talks about like, how much, because her actual treasure is, the movie. Like what she's literally watching here, the superhero movies. Yep. And he's from the Outer Rim as well. That's what makes it even worse. His whole reason for wanting to call the Outer Rim residence is because that way no one would know he's from the Outer Rim.
Never be defeated.
And you also get Laplace feet here as well, just like you got Sewin feet as before. They really are giving us a lot of feet late these days. She adores Hero, the toe beans. Amid the greyness of her world, it is those superhero movies playing every day in that old store TV that are the only shimmering gleams of light in her life. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Drake is actually the previous female actress of the her TV shows, and then she became the villain instead of the squad? I am shocked we did not get Drake right after this, man. I am shocked.
Shut up, would you?
A liquor glass lands next to the girl and shatters.
I was wondering where you crawled off to. You watching that crap again?
I know this VA has been in before, but I think for like a side NPC in
When the hell
NIKKE.
are you gonna kick the bucket? Gotta turn you into a NIKKE so I can finally make some money.
Like as a gangster or something. As long as she can watch her hero, she's able to endure the abuse that her villain of a father unleashes without warning.
Hey, hobo! Who? Me?
Speaking of which, I still haven't done
Yeah,
the crystal one,
Go
just
over
because
there
I
and
want to
steal
enjoy
some
it.
bread. If you can't, then go beg for it instead.
The kids laugh. And as long as she can watch her hero, she's able to endure all the bullying from young back alley villains.
I don't do things like that. Only villains would do that sort of thing.
Because her treasure, basically, she spoke about how, like, all through the experiments, she basically constantly watched the Hero movie trilogy, which, funnily enough, probably is from Sewin. And that got her through the experiments. Even though she was like... It's very much established that she was the worst candidate. But she's the only one that survived. And was successful.
Did you just call me a villain?
That's right.
You punk!
Is that young Drake? The young villain starts to beat on the girl. The young villains, oh no. Yet she doesn't give in to them. After all, a hero must never kneel before a villain. And so the girl endures beating after beating, as her frail body becomes even frailer still. But while she tried to survive on faith alone, the girl's world filled with so many villains is far too much to bear. A liquor bottle lands right on the girl's head. Red blooms across her vision.
Just die already. Hurry up and die!
Yeah, this guy's definitely done other voices before in NIKKE for story. Well, no, there were multiple. You learn it as well in the Treasure Story. There were many who were in the Matisse project, but there were those that died, those that were just unsuccessful and couldn't like keep up with it, and just like left.
Die and turn into a NIKKE and make me money.
The villain strikes her with his fists over and over. God. Remember, guys, there's no contraceptive in the Ark, so, you know. It's the worst beating he's ever given her. Just as the thought hits her that she might truly die if she does nothing.
What the? You little brat!
The girl pushes the villain aside and runs outside.
Hero! Hero!
She wanders in search of a hero. She cries out with all her might.
Ultra Hero!
She reaches out her hand.
There you are!
Like, was she in the Outer Rim before, or I assume she was. She desperately runs over and seizes the hand of someone holding a gun.
What the? What's
Oh, that's
wrong,
NIKKE?
kid?
It's a NIKKE? With her hair tied up, is that a hint as to who it might be? I don't know, probably just a mass-produced one. Before her is a NIKKE, just like the Ultra Hero she saw on the TV.
Please, help me, Hero!
Help you with what?
Come on, just leave her and let's go. This is a dangerous part of town.
Please, help me, Hero!
Suddenly, she feels someone behind her. The villain grabs her by the hair and yanks her back.
What are you looking at? Never seen someone discipline their kid before?
Come on, let's go.
But...
He's a human. There's nothing we can do. Let's just hurry up and go.
What are you staring at? You damn NIKKEs. Here to steal more jobs?
Fine. Let's go.
The NIKKEs walk away, leaving the girl behind.
Hero?
Damn, they're being replaced by robots in all the jobs. The beating starts back up again. Not a single soul passing through the alley pays attention to her cries. Rain starts to pour down from the sky.
What the? It's raining. Now I'm all wet. What a drag.
The girl makes a splash as she falls to the ground. The villain walks off, leaving her behind in the rain. The girl's vision is blurred and a thought runs through her mind.
There's no such thing as heroes.
So she will become it.
There's no such thing as heroes. There were never any heroes.
She hears someone scream. A siren blares, echoing as the girl's world goes black. She thinks, if I can survive, if I can just survive and become a stronger, if I can just become a NIKKE, I'll never ignore the weak like those two did. If no one else in this world will be a hero, then I'll get stronger and become one myself. The strongest hero anyone's ever seen. Though apparently she's a bit... People didn't like her in High Tech Toy because she was a little bit of a dick. And I'll use my strength to take down all the evil in the world. From that day on, the girl began to live for nothing but the chance to become a hero. Several years pass. After getting taken to the hospital, thanks to someone's report, the girl was eventually driven out. She wanders around in an effort to survive until one day on a TV in an alley where she's hiding, she finds the chance she'd been looking for.
Anyone is welcome to apply. Anyone who holds in their heart a burning desire to become a hero. Come knock on the doors of Misillus Industry.
Anyone who wants to become a hero?
How the hell did she get into this freaking building?
I can become a hero too.
And so at long last, Laplace stands in front of the door to becoming a hero. She reads the words interview room written clearly on the door.
Let's do this.
She opens the door and steps inside. That room had cake in. But yeah, like, I completely forgot about the cinematic as well, where it's the bit where, you know, where they don't have their nymph anymore as well either. And then Laplace, like, literally becomes the fucking hero and makes the Raptures flinch. Ah, such a great moment. Laplace starts wolfing down the cake, oblivious to everything around her.
You must be hungry. Huh? Did you not eat before you came here?
Oh, how did you know? You're right. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. That's how long I've been hiding here.
Did you say since yesterday?
Knowing I'm hungry just from a single glance, people who make heroes really are on another level.
Because the nymph also makes it where they can fight without fear. It suppresses the fear.
Just hurry up and eat!
Jiren looks Laplace over once more. Her scrawny frame. A sickly complexion. She has plenty of spirit, but she looks like she'll die before making it very far.
Phew, I'm stuffed. That cake was good. Thanks for sharing some with me. You're really a good person.
Given how much you were drooling while watching me eat, I didn't really have much choice. So, what's your deal anyway?
I'm Laplace.
I wasn't asking your name.
It kind of does I don't know, for me, it almost takes it out of, like, it ruins a little bit of immersion to a degree. That they have the same names as they were when they were NIKKEs, because I always figured that they were just, like, their code names or whatever. It's like, are you really telling me when Bready was human, her name was Bready? No. Same as Crust. It just, no.
Did you have an interview?
Yep.
But, well, whatever.
I failed.
Since I never saw you, I'm guessing you got cut in the first round. No surprise there with a body like that.
Wait, do I need to be healthy to be a hero?
Yeah, obviously. What? Did you expect this to be some sort of game for kids?
Ron would beg to
You
differ.
only need a healthy brain to become a Nikke.
This isn't about.
But we know
becoming some
Mihara has an
ordinary
A at the
Nikke.
start, so it's like, who are you?
The whole
What was
process
your
is
original
going to be
first name?
painful. And if you're not strong enough to endure it, you
No,
could
sorry, not
die.
Mihara, Marciana.
That's why we're only looking to accept people who are both physically and mentally healthy. We're not trying to get anyone killed.
Physically and mentally healthy, huh?
With the state you're in, there's no way you'd be able to handle it.
So you're saying as long as I can endure it, I can become a hero?
Yeah, but I doubt you'll make it. So just finish your cake and be on your way. And don't come back here.
June walks off, leaving Laplace behind.
All I have to do is endure? That's easy. All right then. From this moment, I'm gonna endure with everything I've got.
The next day. Did you do this in Korean just so you could have Don Quixote's VA doing it, Red?
Oh, what a pain. Another day without a single decent candidate.
Hey there, Seoin!
You scared me!
How did you appear in her room again?
You? What's your deal?
It's me, Laplace!
I wasn't asking your name! Why are you here?
To become a hero! You said it yourself! All I have to do is endure, right?
What?
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep at this until you make me a hero.
Oh, I get it. You're going to stage a sit-in, are you? You think that'll make things go your way?
A sit-in? No! I'm just gonna stay here and endure.
That's the same thing.
By the way, are we not having cake today?
You think I'm crazy enough to feed you? You'll just stay longer.
Jian was taller than
You want to
her
endure?
as she is as an adult
Try doing it
when she was
without
younger.
food.
Jian walks off. But the next day,
Hey there, Seoin!
You're still here?
Yup!
And you haven't eaten anything.
I'm fine. I'm used to going without food. Before I first got here, I didn't even eat anything on the long walk over. That being said, no cake today either?
No!
and the day after that.
Hey, Seoin! I'm still here!
Don't be.
And the day after the day, and the day after the day after that.
See, Seoin? I'm enduring.
I feel like she does become really good friends with Laplace when she was human. And then she forgets it all when she becomes, like, obviously, the Laplace we know. But she's still her favorite NIKKE. I mean, it makes sense. It's always been the case.
Is your plan seriously to sit here and starve to death?
I don't plan on dying.
And yet here you are, enduring without food and water.
I wouldn't say that exactly.
Exactly.
The bathrooms have water.
What? You didn't actually drink that water, did you?
Why? Of course I did. Drink enough water, and you stop feeling hungry. You've got really clean water here. Probably for all those heroes you're making. It doesn't wreck my stomach, no matter how much I drink.
Please tell me she's using the tap.
You're insane.
I think it's implied she was using the toilet water. After a full week of this.
Hey.
Hey, it's me, Laplace.
Right, Laplace.
You called?
Just how long do you plan on staying here?
Until you make me a hero.
The interviews are over, recruitment's closed, and every spot is filled.
I see. I'll just have to wait until the next round of openings.
Listen, you think I didn't accept you for my sake? It's for your own good, got it?
It is?
Yeah, because someone as frail as you could die during the tests.
Can't you make a NIKKE with just a brain, though? My brain is healthy.
Who said anything about your brain? Your body may not be able to withstand it. You could die.
I appreciate you being honest about the danger involved. But I'll be okay. I can endure it.
Ugh, there you go with that word again. It hurts, okay? It'll hurt so bad that even a healthy person couldn't take it.
I'll be okay. If that's what I have to do to become a hero, I can take whatever you throw at me.
God damn. Laplace's eyes
This
shine.
body of mine might be weak, but my mind is in great shape. That's why I know I can do it. I can become a hero.
Wonder why Tetra has the best for memory, you know, retention then. Suddenly, Shun finds she can't look away from that gaze. It probably a case that Missile just doesn't care enough for it. It's not efficient enough, so why bother?
Give me just one chance. If you believe in me, then no matter what trials or difficulties may come, I'll become a hero right before your eyes. Just watch.
True,
You
true.
win.
Huh?
Fine. I'll let you join the project. You wanted a chance?
Yeah.
Here it is. Show us what you're made of. It's going to be much more painful than you imagine. But yeah, throw yourself against the wall. Let your soul get crushed. Then we'll see if you can still go on about enduring and becoming a hero.
Thank you so much, Siyun.
Well, the
Don't
new
go blaming
Tetra
me
certainly
later,
does.
though.
Old
I'm not
Tetra also kind of
responsible for
viewed them
whatever
as rust
happens.
buckets.
Including you dying.
Of course.
Follow me. I'll get you into the lab.
I promise to repay this kindness someday.
Don't go making any promises until you actually survive.
So what's the deal?
With what?
Very true.
Be more specific.
That Laplace kid. What's she doing here?
What do you think? She's a candidate for the project.
With a body like that? Is she a friend of yours?
Why would I be friends with someone like that? I just did the interview and hired her, okay?
So you saw how weak she is, and still chose to hire her?
And well, even old Tetra had the
Gave her
good
a
memory
clear
thing, because,
warning.
you know, it was old
I
Tetra
told
that
her
did the
everything.
memory thing.
She's
When
the
she
one who
when
chose to
pretty
do it.
existed.
Well, of course she did. That's why she walked into the interview room in the first place. The interviewers wouldn't stop griping about it, so I went and watched the video of her first interview. I could immediately tell she's someone you'd find endearing, but physically, she's got too many issues. It's obvious she wouldn't even last until the real tests even began. That's why the interviewers cut her.
So what? I'm the one in charge, remember? I can add one extra participant if I want.
What if something goes wrong and she dies halfway through?
You know what'll happen. Our image will take a hit, and that's it.
Siyun!
You really won't let up, will you? She says she wants it, even if it kills her. Just let it go.
Siyun, Maxwell doesn't want you to
think I let
become a
it join because I
monster.
wanted to? That brat held out for a whole week.
A whole week? What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyway, I passed her, so stop questioning me about it and just put her on the project. End of discussion.
Yeah, okay. But if she can't handle it and runs off, we're going on without her. Got it?
Do whatever you want.
Hey, goddamn, how much more we got left? I am not going to get through the rest of this tonight. I'll probably end up just doing unease A, unease B, and do the rest tomorrow, if I'm honest.
Welcome, everyone. And thank you for joining the Hero NIKKE project.
I got the sneaky suspicion some of the parts are really long. At least, especially near the end. Plus, of course, the hard mode.
I'm Maxwell, the lead researcher on Project Matisse. As I told you before, the goal of this project is not to create ordinary NIKKEs, but to create hero NIKKEs with power beyond anything anyone's ever seen. Because of that, we expect the process to involve considerable pain. Worst case, there is a distinct possibility that some of you could lose your lives.
This means that, like, literally Drake was under a different thing altogether. Like, goddamn, I want to know about Drake just as much, if not more. Silence falls over the lab.
Of course, The Bacillus research team will do all we can to prevent any casualties by utilizing the Ark's most advanced technology. However, before we proceed with the main experiment, you'll be tested to see whether you have the physical and mental fortitude to endure intense pain.
Maxwell fixes her gaze on Laplace.
Anyone who cannot endure will be automatically removed from the project. Only those who make it through the entire experiment will become NIKKEs and receive a hero prototype body. They will also receive the compensation that was previously promised. Of course, having made it this far guarantees you some compensation, so don't worry about that. We're excited to see how you all perform. May you make it to the end and become the Ark's new heroes.
Oh no, I don't expect the hard mode to be long at all. It's just, I'm talking about the rest of the stuff is going to be at least another hour or two or whatever. And it's late, man. I got work tomorrow. Applause ringing through the simulation room. Project Matisse begins with 100 candidates. You said it was 50! Once the testing starts, the candidates receive injections at regular intervals.
Who in the world would make such a frail child join this experiment? What was Hewin thinking?
No one forced me into this. I volunteered.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I mean, it does. It does.
Huh?
Once you get the injection, you'll feel a burning sensation right in your stomach. It's going to hurt. That's all normal, though, so don't worry. If you don't feel like you can handle it, don't hesitate to come tell me.
Okay.
After each injection comes a brief rest period, followed by a meal that's part of a prescribed diet.
It feels like my insides are on fire!
I was lied to. An unfamiliar pain surges up from deep within her body. Still, Laplace forces the food into her mouth. She finds it bearable so long as she thinks of it as one of the steps towards becoming a hero.
Are you talking to me?
You're the one the CEO gave special permission to be on the project, aren't you?
Well, I don't know who the CEO is, but I do think they gave me special permission to join.
I see.
I mean, this is going to be terrifying for all these girls anyway, because effectively you're signing yourself up for death anyway, to becoming a NIKKE.
What made you come here?
I came to become a hero. It's amazing that there are this many people who also want to be heroes.
What?
I'm here to become a hero. Aren't you?
Oh, I see. You really are as strange as the rumors say.
I'm strange?
It's nothing. Enjoy your meal.
The nervous girl hurries off.
Huh?
Before long, she starts to hear whispers all around her. She's a weirdo. She's only here because of favoritism. She's got a hero complex. She's an attention seeker. She was gaslit into being here. Girls are nasty, man. No one hates girls more than girls. Everyone clamors on about her, judging her through whatever their favorite lens happens to be. It all carries a malice very familiar to her. As Laplace goes to set down her tray, someone trips her.
Oh, sorry. I mistook you for a twig instead of a person. I'm surprised you actually hit the ground. I thought maybe you'd grab onto some of the strings you pulled to get in here.
This would have been a great moment as well for, like, Drake to be here too, and actually, like, when she was Hewin, be the only one to stick up for Laplace, but yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, is it? The woman giggled.
I see. It seems even a place that makes heroes has villains in it.
What?
A villain like you must never be allowed to become a hero. Heroic retribution!
Laplace lunges at the woman wearing a ribbon.
to? Over there! Stop it!
After the meal comes physical training.
If all they need is our brains, then why do we have to do all this?
Seriously, ugh. I feel like I'm burning up from the inside out.
I mean, I know why they make them do this as well, because then it like has a better mental image when they do become Nikkes to like have strong Nikke bodies. Kind of like what happened with Pretty, so yeah. Laplace is last among all the candidates because like the better like visualization they have as well, the less likely they are just to become mass-produced Nikkes. Struggling harder than anyone just to keep running.
Look at her. She's practically dying.
She's the CEO's favorite, right? The one who attacked that girl earlier.
Looks like favoritism doesn't make the training any easier.
People sneer at the feeble Laplace as they pass her. Her body battered from the fight earlier, probs all over. She's run out of stamina and feels like she might pass out. But Laplace grits her teeth.
I have to endure. I have to overcome it.
After training ends, there's another short rest followed by another meal. Then more training, and finally Laplace practically collapses as she goes to bed. No matter what she does, the pain inside her never subsides. A week passes. At some point, Laplace realizes the stares and whispers directed at her are gone. The malice towards her for being the CEO's favorite has faded as well. Partly because everyone is in too much pain to have any spare energy for tormenting others. And partly because some have given up and left the project, unable to stand the pain.
I have to endure. I've dealt with this amount of pain my whole life. I can do it. I can do it.
I'm already imagining this. The Korean one is like Sancho right now. Yes, yes, yes. Laplace grits her teeth. Even if just for Suen, who believed in her. In fact, she didn't even know Suen was the CEO. She wants to overcome this trial no matter what it takes. So, she went for an interview and then just decided to squat in a random room that happened to be Suen's hideout. Another week passes. The pain inside her is so fierce at this point that she can't sleep at night. Every time it keeps her up, she watches Ultra Hero on the TV in her room.
The hero has arrived!
The hero has arrived.
Let's go, fellow heroes! Onwards!
I knew it. Getting hold of the trilogy before coming in here was the right call.
That's her treasure. And so she endures the pain day after day. Until the last test finally comes to an end. Of all the candidates that started, only 40 remain. So yeah, I'll do unease B and then I'll probably find someone to raid, but whatever.
How many are left?
40.
That's fewer than I expected.
It is what it is. Ordinary resolve can't get you through that kind of pain. Oh, but did you hear? She made it.
Who are you talking about?
That Laplace kid. She scored the worst on all the physical tests, but even still, she made it through them.
She did?
Yeah, go figure.
That brat. If there's one thing she's got, it's endurance. How are the body makers? Do you think it'll turn out okay?
What do you mean?
The production of the prototype bodies. When you loaded the blueprints, there weren't any problems or anything. Were there?
No, none. As for whether it'll actually work out, though, it's hard to say. All we've done so far are simulations, so we won't really know until we run it for real. But I'm sure it'll be fine. You should have some faith in your own design.
How could I?
Come on. You're not the little kid you used to be. You've done plenty as the CEO by now. Surely you realize how solid that blueprint you created was.
Was it though?
In a way, that's good.
Get rid of it. Are you deaf? I said get that out of my sight.
Yeah, this guy was an asshole. I do think him and Mustang would have good chats, I feel.
Still thinking about what happened that day?
They need to teach parenting.
No, I just remembered something else.
Suen, trust your own judgment. You're no longer that little girl. You're the CEO of Masilis.
You think I don't know that?
I want this project to convince you of it. To show you that we weren't wrong that day.
Maxwell.
And hey, the project's come this far, right? There's no turning back now. What's done is done. So let's trust our past selves and give it everything we've got.
That's true. Yeah, I'm the CEO. I'm the CEO of Masilis now. I can do this.
And always remember, I'm also streaming it to YouTube, but yes. On the day, Project Matisse is set to produce its first round of prototype bodies. Numerous researchers bustle about inside the Matisse lab. Laplace gazes at the enormous machine before her.
This is the machine.
I mean, technically, I
that'll make me
could
a
push for
hero.
another hour, because I'm not at work till 2 p.m. tomorrow as well, / today. But it's just like, would it be better that I just save the rest for tomorrow? I feel like it probably would be.
So all I need to do is climb in here and I'll become a hero? Am I supposed to picture the kind of hero I want to be? I don't know.
Laplace raises their
I have a
hand.
question.
At a time like this, what is it?
While I'm inside this, should I be imagining the kind of hero I want to become?
There's no need to force yourself to come up with some ideal image.
Because as far as we're aware, when it comes to like the, them becoming a NIKKE, is that they kind of remove their brain from the body, and then it goes into one of these, and the body forms around them. But it almost feels like it is going to form around their current body. I don't know. Maybe Miss Liz does think differently.
In fact, you don't have to think about anything at all. Once you're inside the capsule, you'll fall asleep right away. And once we inject the nymph, the body will form on its own.
I see. Thanks for the answer.
The nymph creates the body? That's interesting. That's what I'm getting from that. Do they load the blueprint into the nymph, I suppose? And that's what I'm understanding from this. And considering that the nymph are also a form of nanomachines, similar to like, the black goo with the queen and shit. Yeah, fascinating, fascinating.
Now that it seems your nerves have settled. Number 100, Laplace. Please step into capsule number
But then that
1.
wouldn't make sense if the nymph gets removed,
Okay.
but then again, still, whatever. Show any mistress. Laplace steps toward the capture. She tries to calm her pounding heart. Because they said they dispose of the bodies, so they use the bodies as fuel for the Ark. And looks down at her own hands, knowing it will be the last time she'll ever see them. She sees small, frail hands scarred by the hardships of the world. Etching that sight into her mind one last time, Laplace clenches her fists.
It's time to become a hero.
She holds on to that thought as she surrenders herself to the capsule.
Subject has entered the capsule.
Blueprint parameters have been applied.
What's the energy status of the body makers?
All clear. No anomalies.
Good. Suen, all preparations are complete.
All right.
Suen looks at the 8 enormous machines lined up in the lab. She closes her eyes.
A hero, NIKKE. What childish nonsense. You've squandered not only the company's time, but its manpower as well.
Her father's words from that day still ring vividly in her ears. Well, another thing which kind of might happen, which might be weird, is that they inject the nymph. The nymph forms the body around the skeleton, which ejects the flesh. So it forms the body. And then it just replaces the shit over time.
I want this project to convince you of it. To show you that we weren't wrong that day.
Pushing her unease into a far corner of her mind. So it's kind of like, you know, shedding the skin. Yep. Pushing her unease into a far corner of her mind. Suen opens her eyes.
Begin.
At Suen's signal, the body makers roar to life. Because really, this is the first time we've ever really had something solid for this. Yeah. That also, it get literally liquefied, which is actually not technically far off of what I was saying already. Where it literally is they inject them with the nymph or whatever, and it literally replaces the original body except for the brain, where they go in. Like, it is oh my god, it's like Parasite. Holy shit, it's like Parasite, the anime. You know, where they like, the parasite goes into the brain, takes over the brain, and then just basically it kills the brain, and then they get to control the shit. It's kind of like that. A deep mechanical hum fills the air. The production of the Matisse prototype bodies begins. Because the nymph themselves with their nanomachines, they literally just feed the blueprint to them. Like, goddamn. Hey, Jason Archer, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Though we're looking to probably, you know, end soon ourselves, but I'll give you a cheeky little shout out. I hope you're doing very well on this fine Friday. There is spoilers if you're worried about it, where we are right now. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, Red. I am Wobsy. I stream a lot of, well, I say I stream a lot of NIKKE. I do NIKKE when the stores are available, as well as the campaigns, and if it's not voiced, I'll be voicing it, and I'm probably going to be doing that for the Persona one. We do Xena Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Limbus Company, and whatever else floats that boat, really. Probably a bit of Enfield as well. Oh, you finished the entire thing in 4 hours? Ah, see. Well, I have the incessant need to chatter. So it's like, I don't think I'll be able to finish this in 4 hours. I could push, but I just feel like I wouldn't appreciate it as much, I guess. But yeah. Laplace opens her eyes in the capsule. I hope you enjoyed it. Wondering if the experiment is over, she tries to turn her head. Have you been playing NIKKE for long? I've been playing since the original Nier Automata crossover happened. But her head has been fastened down and she can't move. This would also explain how they can just die if the body doesn't form. Then through the droning hum of the machines.
It worked!
Ah, you've been playing since before the oh, so you're a long-time player of NIKKE. Nice. Here's the voices of people celebrating. In the midst of her confusion, the capsule opens. Dazzling light pours into the capsule.
Please step out once the safety locks release.
The restraints come undone and Laplace steps out from the capsule.
Whoa!
For the first time in her life, the act of breathing feels effortlessly. Her body feels lighter than it ever has. She senses an energy boiling up within her that she's never felt before. It is kind of weird that she's got the new art style, but whatever. Kind of makes sense with the, I mean, this is the prototype body, so yeah.
This must be the power of a hero.
Is that a tail? Why has she got a tail? It's probably meant to be a plug. Laplace turns her head and searches for Sewin. Damn, fair enough.
It worked. It actually worked?
I expect this to be traumatizing. I mean, a Korean's just too great at that. I mean, same with Limbus Company. You gotta have all those traumatizing things, you know?
See? I told you it'd be alright.
But where's Drake?
Like I said, have more faith in yourself.
Yeah.
I wonder if these body makers instantly jettison the soup to the power.
You're right.
It probably does. It probably flushes it.
It worked. I knew it. Creating a hero Nikke really was possible.
As we just discovered here, how Nikkes are probably made by injecting the nymph they form the body. Yay! Through the whole stream, I kept mentioning wanting to spike Sewin into the ground, particularly concrete. Hey, fair enough. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jason. Hey, you see this Catula? We either did or will do horrible things to them. Enjoy. Yeah, like even Brady, who you're thinking like, oh man, Brady's gonna be a fun character, right? No, traumatic. Because every time she tastes something, she gets to see the history of things, and she could even work as like a sort of like not mortician, but like crime scene investigator. She sees everything. And the whole reason the commander is her favorite food is because she doesn't hear or see anything. Maxwell gives Sewin a pat on the back.
Great job, Sewin.
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Maxwell, something bad's gonna happen to Maxwell. If it doesn't, I'd be very, very shocked. Man, why is it being a pain? Ah, there we go. Lovely. I'll give a cheeky follow back. Yeah, forensic analysis.
Yeah.
Sewin!
Wait a second, I recognize that profile picture. Can you sticks his Discord? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but whatever. Laplace flashes Sewin a wide grin and gives her a thumbs up.
What's with that goofy grin?
Seeing Laplace's face, Sewin smiles back. In that moment, the first experiment officially became a success. Yeah, because this was just an experiment. This isn't going to be her full body down the line. Oh, but I think this is, if I'm going to stop for now, this is the perfect stopping point, in all honesty, for me, just because I am tired. The Infinity Summer event. Oh, hey, how about having a show about letting go 2 years in a row, and no one, and also one where two characters fight the commander is stuck in a cave as a curate. I know, right? So, whereabouts is it located here? Actually, no, it's not even telling me where it is. Where are you? Oh, so it's located here. So it's based just after the initial, like, Star Anise thing? Okay. It is after them. I thought that, but it is based before the fall. Interesting. Okay. And then she steps on us, you know that thing. Like, Ray's favorite is CG. It's a full birthday? Birthday. That sounds like fucking birthday there. But yeah, I'll probably go find someone to raid. Oh, before we do go find someone to raid, I will show you. It is a birthday. Yeah, happy birthday! Oh my god, everybody. It's somebody's birthday. Oh, it's Ishmael's birthday? Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know how it's happened, Jason. But my top characters, for some bizarre reason, is like mostly shotgun users. Oh, I've gotten most gacha skins, I won't deny. Like, I mean, Moran's freaking, she's one of my favorite characters. So, yeah, I absolutely do.
What do you think, Cadet?
They've really upped their chibi game, I'm going to be honest. I haven't got the new ones.
Sweet dreams.
But yeah. Oh yeah, my lobbies right now.
Meet you in the seafoam.
I did manage to MLB.
Let's go play in the water, Prince. Oh,
Like, Siren's one is pretty peak too, I won't deny that. That butt jiggle is delicious. Yeah, I mean, Liberalia, can't say no to Liberalia, really.
You dare sleep during my class?
And I absolutely called it, by the way, that Phantom was getting a freaking gacha skin with her being also part of the Persona collab. I said, if Phantom's part of the collab, she's getting a gacha skin. They did the same thing with Privity once we had her. She was obviously part of the, you know, the 2x2 love event, which is where we got the skin because she got her treasure.
why isn't this working?
I mean, honestly, this lady, it's just absolutely worth getting. If you MLB just for the freaking wallpaper alone. Yeah, I know you had to do it towards the towards car and also other things as well, which are more important.
Kneel before Dark Flower, the Shadow Empress.
We never get to see her minions.
This way, Commander.
Oh yeah, and of course, one of the peakiest summer skins ever so far. Even though it literally covers her up, there's nothing. There's just something about wet t-shirt, man. Yeah, that Phantom one is gonna be great. And as I told you, I do think, hand on heart, they are hiding a persona in that freaking art. Because they showed all the others of a persona with that sort of bluey haze, and there's one right next to her too.
Looks like
Take as much time as you like. I'm sure you'll be more.
Welcome, fellow shopaholics.
Well, I say hiding it. It's kind of like not as visible compared to the others. Oh, is it a blind just? I didn't even see that bit. Oh no, I think he might have. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It actually was quite hard. I had to zoom in for it. I couldn't quite see it at first. I'm thinking like, oh no, you mistook Aegis's, persona for it. It's like, no, it's fine. Well, yeah, that's because that's our outfit for when we're part of the Phantom Thieves, you know? You just can't, like, yeah. Siren skins make her even more asset, while her standard looked less, though I think it was in response to people at some point mentioning a lack of asset. But also you could say it's like skin tight, her suit, so it's, you know, a little bit, you know, there's less hiding it, and yeah, whatever. I mean, Siren's a popular character too.
Welcome to an arena!
I really need to find someone to raid. Yeah, I mean, who's even alive that I would like to raid tonight? It's not like there aren't people. Ah, Rin Karagani. He's playing Grand Blue Fantasy, really? Nice. I'm just really interested to see how she does it. It's probably going to be to do with the whole, reason they're over here anyway. But it's going to be fascinating regardless that all three were there. I'm still disappointed that maybe the question mark at the end is literally to do with, oh my god, I just thought, what if Phantom has a cameo, or her persona has a cameo in Persona 6? Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Like, there's no reason, like, I doubt Phantom herself will, but the persona itself could very well likely. Oh, I'm completely caught up in the story. I'm waiting for new chapters. I forget things all the time, but I am completely caught up story-wise.
Time to try again, no?
Considering my current levels of things, but yes. I mean, you never know. I could be lazy on the story. There are people like that. Like, I'm currently at the bit where we're fighting our daughter in Hard. No, we've beaten our daughter in Thingy. Yeah, exactly. It's Moonlit Night. How dare you?
The winner, it's you!
Most of us here are completely caught up in the story.
Let's get this show on the road. The winner, it's you!
Plus, with the new story mode difficulty as well, it's not too difficult for new players to actually, like, kind of catch up story-wise, which I would say is a very good reason that they brought that difficulty in.
Season's rising star.
So, yeah.
Ready?
Da, 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 da. I'm only doing it for certain things. That's true. I wouldn't know. I've never watched the thing. I've never watched Sailor Moon.
I'm glad that's
Oh, yes, I need these crystals.
Now I'm seeing.
It was so depressing, literally, when I was doing Flora's things, and it literally just went from, like, hit rate
Still got a long way to go.
to crit each time. Liberalia technically will probably get a story nerf, but we'll see what happens. I'm very fascinated to see what's going to happen with Liberalia. Because obviously she's not going to be a heretic, because she is technically one of the strongest heretics, but she might not, well, not technically she is the strongest heretic, she might not get any nerf in any way, shape, or form.
Let's see just how good these junk heaps are. Let's see what they can do.
I still think Noah is going to be the one equipped with the red shoes, but Ray thinks it's going to be Liberalia instead. If not Noah's new version, I think it's going to be Scarlet, so that she has the maneuverability as well. Speed and power for melee. Hey, I never bothered buying the Naga swimsuit skin because I have the superior festival skin.
Raise and rebuild or take that. Tools.
What should
I also think we're not going to get Hans and Gretel for the anniversary. I think we're going to get, like, the remade versions of them, but we'll see. If we're going to get an overspec of Scarlet, it will be to do with her sister Rose. But Rapunzel, I mean, technically Rapunzel and Noah could be overspec together. That could happen. To become the strongest shield together.
Anything else I can do to
That is a possibility I never thought about, because in a way her brain is fried. So they've kept her brain, but is Noah actually revivable? I don't know.
Next route.
So as far as we're aware as well, Missilis, it's not so. I don't know if Missilis are really sending them the tech. Probably is.
I steal this time?
But we do know that they were given permission to send it over to Eden.
Raise and rebuild or take that. Tools.
Yeah. Plus, don't forget, Siren has also iterated in this story. It has made it clear that Shuen has iterated on the body as well. Like the original design. So any flaws that were in the original Grins model have now been pretty much destroyed anyway.
Distance, okay?
That is a thing too. Plus, with Gian, they now have technically the technology and resources of having Rapture Core and a NIKKE Core in the same body. So technically, depending on what the core that's in her sister's body is, I mean, like, yeah.
What should I steal?
Because her original NIKKE Core was like stabbed through.
Push a little harder?
Could very well be a Rapture Core they put in there. Very likely, they usually always give us a free NIKKE selector every anniversary. There's usually always a free SSR, but still. But we'll see what happens. I pretty much called it that we were going to get Neon and Anise in one of the anniversaries. Like half anniversary or full anniversary, and I was right on that. But it's just, I mean, going by logic, I don't think we're getting Hansel and Gretel just yet. I think they're going to be next half anniversary. But we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Rose could wear Velvet. I do think we'll get Rose as a unit anyway, but I think in story-wise, it wouldn't shock me if... Because I always said, like, oh, they're going to use Rose as the body or whatever, you know, and put them together. Exactly. And how long it takes Cinderella to go over there as well and Siren to actually, you know, meet Hansel and Gretel, and we don't know what state they're in and other stuff too. Yeah, Oh yeah, I was still trying to get Rappy better. Technically, I could try for Privity instead if I really wanted to, like Maid Privity, considering like most of her gear is got the most amount of black lines. It's ridiculous how many black lines I have on this girl, but she's strong enough right now. Yeah, there's a lot of potential. I do think the story's going to be dealing with like them, you know, going there as well. Yeah, Rappy Red Hood is like the best one. Oh yeah, it was this one. Hang on a sec, because I can actually lock this now. Because I was like, yes! Don't disappoint me. Bruh. It's like nothing changed. I hate it when it does this. Bro! I know it's the third stat, but still, for it to be the same in both times, it depresses me, man. Where's my sugar? Yeah, that charge damage also depresses me. I know I have the treasure. I haven't got around to doing it yet just because I wanted to do it for stream, but yeah. Not happening tonight, though. What the fuck? Seriously, what is with this girl? Like, it just wants to mostly give me, like, one effect. I'm like, bro, at least that one isn't too bad. Did I use all my luck with my shotgun units? Like, I swear, do MG units just hate me and the shotgun units love me? I feel like it's more just they'd use her parts for it. That's what I thought before they got the actual, you know, technology to rebuild, but still. But also, Snow White is an overspec, so yeah. But she does have the Pilgrim thing on. I do think Eden's going to end up just becoming the Pilgrim manufacturer. It's just because of, like, what Snow White has on for the heavyweight. Just lewd none. Honestly, like, most of the time, the lewd options are actually the wrong options with her.
I've never tasted something this...
But the only thing I want to taste is Noir.
I guess it's not completely foolish of me to entrust my dream to you.
Well, yes and no. It's more a case of, like, I mean, she suffered a mind switch originally, when yes, you're not wrong with that. Where she became the Snow White that she was for ages, and the current one is she basically just switched back. she just fixed herself to how she was before and remembered everything. So yeah, she did suffer a mind switch. I mean, this skin was just too good not to get.
I want to continue being someone you can depend on.
Yeah, I'm sure she's still good at some point.
Forget a single second that I spend with you, Commander.
Man, love Kilo. Just, man. That's actually very true, isn't it? That's crazy, right? That, like, because yeah, the Grims, it was mentioned that the original bodies, obviously like the Grims marks as well, could like produce muscle mass and everything like that too. So it doesn't make much. It doesn't like. It does make sense that she literally her body changes, and like we've seen it happen with Marion and also Rappy, but theirs are a little bit. Godicium is weird. It's weird. I do think Dorothy is going to join the counters, and Marion will. I think only one will give Marion a Queen Gene or her Queen Gene to revive her. That's what I'm expecting, at least. But we'll see what happens. Because that's where the cliffhanger happened in the campaign, and if I'm right, I'm owed a cookie. But we'll see. We'll see. I think that's going to be the counters for squad is the new version of Marion, or, you know, whatever you want to go, and Dorothy as well. Yeah. Well, it's been mentioned before that, like, some of the older bodies can, like, gain weight and, like, also gain muscle mass. But, like, it's just why Ruri is like, she's constantly pumping iron, but never actually puts any muscle on because she can't. Even though she really wants to. That's why we also don't have any, like, literally any Nikkes with big muscles, except for Grave. Which, I mean, Grave is different because Grave is like an older series of body types. And the original niece did have one of the older body types, so yeah. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, exactly. She's an older mass-produced body, so it still falls under that category. It was mentioned in the lore somewhere along the line that like a lot of like older bodies, like all the newer bodies, can't produce like muscle or like gain weight, but the older ones can. That's, I think, where the niece thing mentioned it as well. So yeah. Whereas now she just can't, because whenever she goes into the other mode, she's burning so much energy, she just can't gain it anymore.
Working? Don't look.
It's like, Rappy is still a bit of an enigma as well, because she was able to transform, but we know that her body was tinkered with by Deep, or VTC. Even though she got a new body, like the nymph was, but then she lost the nymph, so you know, and then she evolved anyway, so... But then the nymph also the Vapouse is being tied to a form of evolution as well. Yeah, because like you'd think that she just looked the same as she does now, but it's very obvious that she kind of took on the whole Pine side of things. So yeah, she could have. That entire mass-produced thing could be just like a blueprint or like a like a template for them. Because if I recall, like which faction is it? It's right at the bottom. This one. Yeah. Oh, indeed. Yeah, this actually is Merciless. So, technically, might not actually be too far off of her being a blueprint or base model for it. Yeah. Well, the fact of the matter is that, like, her specs and stuff like that were close to Lillywise, but without the drawbacks. Like, she could have been a new Lillywise, pretty. But now, because of, like, the whole passing on the torch and all that nonsense or whatever it is you want to go by, she is able to basically tap into that ability as well. More on the lines of like the speed. I don't know if she'll be able to go toe to toe with the current version of the Queen, but you never know. I really need to wrap things up, goddammit, it's late.
Both Blossom and the flowers.
Reloading.
The only one that's kind of like more of an enigma is Neon, just because, like, well, I say enigma, we know how she's like the inheritance of the VTC technology. Because Anise obviously had Pretty and is just as good as that as well. And then Rappy took on Red Hood. And in a way, because Rappy and Red Hood combined into one body because she had the weight of two Nikkes, that would indicate that she has the Grimm's Mark body inside her as well, and probably what happened, the fusion of the two bodies. I love how Michelle does the line reads, but Anise in high speed against Sixo. Oh yeah. Yeah, like sometimes, like, she does a really good job as Anise. But I won't deny sometimes she falls a bit flat when it comes to Nangong.
Wow.
Nope. Thank you. I don't want to see that yet. I haven't finished the rest of the story, so that's tomorrow. Alright, and then that's all of my dailies and that's done. Perfect. Poggies indeed. Either way, the new generation of Nikkes, I say new generation, but the counters and all that sort of stuff, they're setting up to be able to be able to go toe to toe. But also the Grimm's Mark II, which were made by Aid, in a fucking lab, outside of the city, were able to basically be more of a threat to the Queen than the Mark Is. And what's actually fascinating, that's actually interesting. I just realized this. The CEO of Merciless mentions the Grimm Mark II bodies. All information about those bodies was supposed to have been wiped clean. Yeah. Which is technically still, yeah, the body was like basically as good as being like close enough to Lillywise, where it's almost empire about the drawbacks, and was made into a freaking weapon. So yeah, he knows about the stuff. God damn. So yeah, even though it's meant to have all been wiped, all the information, that CEO still has access to the Grimm Mark II. Yeah, there's no way in hell they would actually do that. But I mean, we're in ads right now anyway, but still. He might have been. Oh, yeah. The Grimm's Mark II bodies probably still exist. in terms of like in Missilis's thing, but the actual squad, probably not. You know, like the initial blueprint of those probably exist, because obviously, like at the end of the day, Abe was still a researcher with Missilis.
Dare sleep during my class?
So yeah. But the Goddess Squad, everything but a little book has been like, well, not but Old Tales, and Goddess Squad has been wiped clean. But even then, the CEOs still freaking probably know about them as well. Central government do know. Of course they do. The biggest surprise of all in the story was that that guy was actually the GOAT all along. And even though you always thought that he was a villain, but man always helped us out whenever we needed the Admire, considering the cost of the Admire to actually go out there and in battle, was always available. Every time. Yeah. We say modded. She was corrupted. But if the thing is, like, this is where it kind of makes sense now. If the nymph are actually the thing that sort of construct the body and other things too, then that makes sense as to when she got corrupted, that her nymph got corrupted as well. It, you know, modified her. But then when she got, like, flushed with the Vap House, that's when she came back to her normal self. Even though she can still transform, she obviously no longer has that thing. So, yeah. It's a little bit weird, but it makes sense if it is the nymph that literally latches onto the brain, like, as we know, it does anyway, and then it forms the body, and then the body, you don't need the nymph afterwards, it's just there to control. Ooh, they have dropped some lore drop with that, though. It's like, so easy to not, like, pay attention. It's like, wait a second.
You dare sleep during my class?
That's the thing is, once again, the nymph are still nanomachines as well. So the nymph getting corrupted, same thing. That's the thing, she doesn't choose to transform because it's not beautiful. That's the only reason she chooses not to transform, because it's not beautiful. And even then, like, Marciana's, Marion's, like, transformation is literally just the giant fucking robot. So, yeah. Who's to say they're not one and the same? I've always said that the Raptures are man-made anyway, and they're probably just another thing of the VTC. Plus the whole black ooze and whatnot, it literally was made by VTC. It was just modified Queen's blood. That's something they haven't said officially themselves, so who knows? But for all I know is it's bloody 20 to 1 in the night. I'm tired. Wake up, Vicky Funk. Oh. Thank you for gifting 3 months worth of tier 1 sub, by the way, to Galavir Ray. Thank you very much, Jason Archer VT, for both the follow and the raid in. You absolute legend. I'm going to do the rest of the Missilis Matisse story when I get home from work tomorrow. God, I hope it goes well. But, yeah. Have a good night and have a lovely weekend if I don't see you.